Have you considered that your refusal to do inpatient treatment could be linked to a drug addict's refusal to do rehab? No, because I actually think doing inpatient would be fun. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, fun, that's really the adjective you're gonna use for that. The only reason why I choose not to do inpatient is because it is extremely expensive and I have a job. Not only do I have a job I have to do to keep the roof over my head, the electricity running. It is hot. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's 75 degrees in my apartment. It is so hot in here. What is happening? Whew. I might need to turn it down to like 73. I might need to do that. You can't afford AC. I almost just answered with a really snarky answer and I had to stop myself, so be very proud of that. But yes, I can afford AC. When they said, what, can you not afford AC? I was about to say, I can afford AC for everyone in this chat. It's really not that bad. That's kind of stupid. I think that was my way of just being like, okay, if you can dish it, I expect you're going to be able to take it. Well, okay, my question is like, why is it okay for me to speak about something that is literally public, but then say another reaction channel, say like Jordy, for instance, like in the past, like bringing up all this hogwash that is not public at all about people in my real life, and that's okay. Like you, like genuinely, when I say you guys, I don't mean all of you. I think you guys know exactly who I'm speaking about. You guys make no sense. Like, you guys are hypocrites, like full-fledged. It's the same logic as people saying they can dig into Amber's partner's lives because she's a public figure. If that's fine, then Zach's actually public relationship should be fair game, no? Thank you, Layla. Thank you. And I haven't even said anything bad. That's the crazy part. That is genuinely the crazy part. Oh my God. Like, I'm like in shock. Why haven't you been uploading? I got a lot of like, where are you? We miss you. Why haven't you been filming and uploading? And it's because of everything that happened with my mom. I got extremely triggered and it was hard. It was hard for my mom. It was hard for me. And it kind of just like made me kind of just go into a shell. And it wasn't even just with YouTube. It's been just in general. And I've just been having kind of like a hard time. And that's just me being honest. Yes, I suffered with BPD 10 years ago and I still do to this day. But 10 years ago, it was way worse. In that, I never imagined being able to be by myself and enjoying alone time because I was always so, oh my God, I need my partner. And like, I can't be alone ever, not even for 5 minutes.
She was timing my responses like, oh, what were you doing for the last 4 minutes? What were you doing the last 30 minutes? What were you doing? Yeah, I mean, I was calling her on my way to work.
Do you have a problem with jealousy? So I'm not really a jealous person. I don't get jealous of other people's money or other people's looks or other people's this or that.
I know you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that.
What I do get jealous about though is like stuff in relationships. Like when I'm in a relationship, like I am a jealous girlfriend. I don't know if that's like part of like an insecurity of mine or if that's like BPD. I don't know what it is, but I do get kind of jealous, pretty jealous. And I'm actually working really hard on that. And I feel like I have gotten a lot better. The only thing I can do is improve and try not to like show my jealousy too much, if you know what I'm saying. But you know, Valentine actually doesn't mind a little jealousy. So I guess that's a good thing.
We would talk We FaceTimed. Anytime I looked off, like I was looking at my phone, she would always question me. She was like wanting me to send screenshots of like my inbox and my text messages and stuff, and like who I'm talking to and things of that nature. Like she was kind of becoming possessive.
And now I'm alone for days and days at a time, and I'm okay. Like, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh my God. Like, I have never been so done being without that love. Like, I love love. I love to give love. And I loved giving it to Tommy. Like,
where would you see yourself now?
okay, so if I didn't have childhood trauma and I didn't have these weight issues, where do I see myself now? Honestly, probably like in LA. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what I'd be doing for a job or anything like that. Like, I don't like to hype myself up too hard, but I feel like I would be an attractive person if I was thin.
She always would tell me if I was my actual weight, I would be in California and I wouldn't be talking to any of you guys. And I wouldn't be talking to, I would never talk to anybody my size.
Were you together at this time?
Yeah. And I was like, so basically you would be a piece of garbage. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, so you'd be shallow. And she's like, yeah.
In the past, no, because I was bad at regulating, still am, but better. And that's just like another way of like showing that I have improved as a person, because in the past, like crying hysterically while showing my medical records is crazy work. Stage 1B, grade 2 endometrial cancer with 56% myometrial invasion and no blah, 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 blah. So this is from the actual, where I went, the documentation. Beck, you are disgusting. You can say whatever you want about my hygiene, about rags. I don't give a fuck. But to want money so bad that you're going to sit there and dismiss myself going through cancer when you literally saw the whole journey and you were there right next to me, fuck you and goodbye. In the past 30 days, have you sent or received a sext message? So in the last 30 days, no. Nope.
Does she regularly send out to people on the internet that she's never met? Is she smart enough to at least cut her face out? Yes and no.
Least favorite, super easy, Charlie Gold. And if I have to explain why, then I just ain't got the time. I ain't got the time.
Yo, chow, this P. I'm uptown right now. I'm on my way to the West Bank to put a twist on this thing, you heard? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Now I don't mean to sound rude, baby, I hurt or nothing. I want an independent woman if she working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down,
Allo, allo, allo. You know, sometimes things just go in different directions. But let me start with my manners. To anyone here watching in real time, thank you so much. To anyone watching playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you so much. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate you so much. Originally, the title of this live stream was going to be Amberlynn really wants to be a Zachary Michael reactor. She keeps bringing Zach up. So I was going to touch on, the video from yesterday when she brings Zach up, and then go into some of the clips from her members only live stream on Tuesday where she's bringing Zach up. But because, thankfully, I am very engaged in my Discord, I saw somebody post a community tab post from Destiny. So I'm like, oh, what's this? I click on a community tab post. Destiny's posting up text messages when she was confiding in a friend post breakup with Amberlynn. And I'm reading. I'm like, ooh, this does not look good. And then I got to the part where Destiny is expressing to a friend, not only is she scared of Amberlynn, but Amberlynn's big ass was punching walls. And I said, so at what point do the people, the Am babies, the people who don't like reactors, the people who want to find different excuses to support Amber and claim it's not fair that people are bringing up old text messages, at what point do you shut the fuck up now? So I want to make something very clear. You can support who you want, have whatever opinion you want. But when it comes to Amberlynn motherfucking Reed, it's fuck her and fuck anybody still making excuses for her. I hope you slip on one of her dirty rags. That's what I want. Fuck Amberlynn Reed. You are out of your fucking mind. And I'm sitting here like put my little edit together. We're going to laugh at some shit. And then I saw those messages and I said, oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Amberlynn Reed living in the body that she's living in is deserved. Her existence is well deserved. Let's be very clear. If Amberlynn was smaller, she'd be a lot more dangerous. Amberlynn, boo, I hope you keep gaining weight. I hope you continue being miserable. And I hope the next bitch you end up with is a feeder, nastier than Tommy. I want that for you. That's the existence that Amberlynn is living is what she deserves. And moving forward, we are going to celebrate that. We are going to celebrate it. She's crying in her members only live stream. Perfect. Still big as fuck. Perfect. Getting dragged on the internet. Love to see it. You are out of your fucking mind. We're going to get into it. Because, baby, when I saw those messages, I was on 10. I said, hold on. And Amberlynn, all that big back bitch, dirty big back bitch had to do is shut the fuck up. And guess why Destiny posted it? Because she won't shut the fuck up. And there's nothing Amberlynn can say about a reactor, Zachary Michael, and their breakup that amounts to what the fuck is still being exposed about her. Amberlynn Reed is an abuser. She has a pattern of abuse. And let's not forget, Amberlynn Reed's best friend of over a year made claims that she put her hands on wifey. Amberlynn Reed has never sat on this platform and said Alexis is lying when she said that. I want to remind y'all. I'm going to get to the super chats and the new members. I want to thank you so much. I'm going to get to that in a moment. I want to jump immediately into this community tab post. And for any mods, can you please link Destiny's channel, please? We're going to immediately get into it. Because, bitch, you got me fucked up. Amberlynn expects respect from strangers online when this is the shit that she pulls with people in her fucking life. Amberlynn will never get respect from me. Thank God I've had the delivery and the stance that I've had with Amberlynn all these years. Because, baby, I knew what the fuck I clocked all these years. Fuck Amber and fuck anybody who got a problem with it. Let's get into this. First, let's get into what Destiny wrote on her community tab post. Hold on. I'm going to read it off my phone because I'm getting older. So, Destiny posted, it was around midnight. I want to say it was around midnight or 1 a.m. my time. So I got the screenshot late. So in the light of everything happening right now, I was looking through old messages and found these screenshots between me and a close friend at the time of our breakup. Amberlynn wants to make all of her exes look hungry for attention and money. Hold on real quick. Sorry, guys. Excuse me, I had to cough. Sorry. Amberlynn wants to make all her exes look hungry for attention and money and just out to get her. But she treated all of us badly and still doesn't seem to care that she did all of that. In these messages, I talked about how I felt in those moments. And I think looking back, it's really telling. I didn't even realize I was feeling this way or remembered a lot of everything going on. The last month of our relationship was like walking on eggshells, and I was in full-blown survivor mode. Yet, I still supported her after I found a new partner and went out my way for her. But I used her right. So I'm going to mainly focus on Destiny's what Destiny was sharing with her friend. So Destiny wrote to her friend that they broke up. I've been over it for so long and nothing I was saying mattered. And I'm in my room alone about to play Sims. And I'm a bad person for not feeling anything. Like, why am I so numb? I mean, I guess it would be nice if you knew everything as well. That's coming from Destiny. Next screenshot. I've been over it for so long. Again, I'm skipping some parts, but it's on screen and these are posted in my Discord, but I'll post them again and on social media if you need it. I want to be very clear. To any people who want to make it seem like there's no context missing. I'm just specifically focusing on what Destiny's saying. I'll post in a Discord, Twitter, wherever you need it. And it's on Destiny's community tab post if you want to fully read through it. There's certain parts I really want to focus on when it comes to what Destiny was sharing. And I also want to point out, I wasn't aware of the age gap this whole time when Destiny was with Amber. I thought they were the same exact age. I was not aware that they got together, I believe, when Destiny was 19 or 20 and Amberlynn was like 25 or 26, or that was around the time that they broke up. So I want y'all to know this is coming from, I believe, a 21-year-old, 20 or 21-year-old. So picture a 20 or 21-year-old writing this out to their friend, confiding in their friend after a breakup. So, where was I? I mean, I guess it would be nice if you knew everything as well. I think I read that part. Next screenshot. What started all of this is she got mad at me on last break because the last 15 minutes of lunch, I didn't text her back. I was out there talking to you and B. If I had told her that, she would have been pissed off. So I told her they made an announcement. I know that was really stupid, but either way, she'd be pissed. She'd be pissed off. Interesting. So when we got off of work, she asked blank if they talked to us and blank said no. Then she was yelling at me for lying and it turned into this because she was calling me every name in the book, screaming, and I am honestly scared of her. She hits the walls. She never hit me, but it's scary. Last screenshot. She is. Until I broke up with her, I literally did everything. Oh, actually, that's not the last screenshot. Second to last. I literally did everything. The house was awful because I don't get home till late, Avi. But we go right to bed when I get besides me. Anyways, taking Twinkie out, feeding all of them, including her, and then getting myself squared away. I get that you got those vibes. She really is just a shitty person a lot of the time. And she comes off as a bitch a lot. It's like the world owes her something. She blames it on her parents and her brother, but she did it to herself. Last screenshot. I moved here to get closer to my mom. I hadn't been around her for longer than a month or two since I was 9. Amberlynn ruined that basically. We had to move out because my mom and her didn't get along. I once we moved out, I hardly see my mom or anyone in my family here. Y'all know I hate reading out loud. That was the best I could do. I remember a stream or two ago, I said, Amberlynn walks around and acts like the world owes her something. I have never spoke to Destiny. It's interesting. The person in her life who's been through all of this can see all of that. Amberlynn's big ass was going around punching walls, screaming at Destiny because Destiny can't have no time away from fucking Amber. And Amber want to sit on this platform and said, oh, she used to just be a little hectic. You know, her behavior was just a little off. No, the bitch was abusive. Let me be very clear. Let me run this down for you. Amberlynn has admitted to putting her hands on Crystal. Casey has come out and said that Amberlynn has put her hands on him, right? Alexis has said that Amberlynn confided in her that she has put her hands on Feline. And now we have Destiny coming out with screenshots from 2017 confiding in a friend about how abusive Amberlynn was. Amberlynn Reed is fucking abusive, and those patterns have not changed. Amberlynn Reed went from hitting walls with Destiny to hitting Feline, allegedly. She is not beating that label. Let's be very clear. She is fucking disgusting. And again, those are messages from a 20 or 21-year-old. Excuse me, let me get some water. Of course, all this damn talking in my 1 second, y'all. Amberlynn has been able, I'll get the water after. Amberlynn has been able to get away with this behavior and not been touched back, it seems. The fact that no one has knocked this bitch head off her shoulders, clean off her shoulders, after everything that's been coming out and that's been out through the years, she is lucky. Amberlynn's size has saved her through the years. Because the average person isn't going to look at Amberlynn like she's a danger. The average person isn't going to swing on someone Amberlynn's size. Amberlynn's size has saved her through the years, truly saved her. She doesn't look dangerous. And I've been wrong for a long time. Amberlynn Reed is definitely more dangerous than Chantel Marie. Fuck that bitch. Let me get caught up with some of these. Sorry, when I tell you those messages, it's just like, maybe I shouldn't have checked Discord, but I'm happy I checked Discord, but maybe I shouldn't have checked Discord because I was heated. I was heated. I hate abusers. And let's be very clear. The message where Destiny said that Amberlynn believes because of all these things that happened to her is the reason why she could do this shit. As someone who's gone through childhood abuse, who've been through foster care, who's been through so much trauma that I'm not going to delve back into right now, that's never a fucking excuse. And that's why there's people like myself who've been through so much. I can only imagine the amount of people in chat who have either had similar things happen to them or just gone through shit or worse and didn't turn out to be abusers. Just because she was treated like shit and abused as a child will never be an excuse for her to then turn around and make other victims, be abusive to other people. Fuck that. It's not hard to not repeat the same shit that happened to you. It's actually not that fucking hard. Is it hard to process? Sure. Is it hard to heal from? Absolutely. But it will never be an excuse to turn around and then have a fucking string of victims trailing behind you. Fuck you. It's okay. We're good. We are good. We are good. The truth is those messages were triggering. I hate abusers. I was abused majority of my childhood. There were things that happened to me as an adult. It is what it is. I hate abusers. And Amberlynn will sit here and talk about, oh, they just used me. They never loved me. They just want clout. Bitch, fuck you. Guess what? If those things didn't happen, there would be nothing to expose. There would be nothing to talk about. Amberlynn has been able to keep her past partners quiet for a long time. And it's interesting how so many of them have similar stories. And let's be clear, the reason I 100% believe everything in those messages from 2017 is because unless Destiny had a fucking crystal ball that she could fast forward to 2025 and say, I'm going to expose Amberlynn now. I'm going to write this out in 2017, and in 2025, I'm going to pop back up and show a whole bunch of viewers this bullshit. Nah. That was a fucking young adult, damn near child, sitting there confiding in a friend, feeling alone, not being able to connect with their mom because they had to sit there and move out because of that fucking brat. Those messages, I believe every word in those fucking messages. Every single one. Piece of shit. It's just so shocking. Like, it's like you shouldn't be shocked because it's Amber and so much has come out. But it's like if you listen to how Amber is still speaking and for those messages to be dropped, which is information I definitely didn't know, shut the fuck up. Abusers should stay quiet. Abusers should be grateful that they still have a fucking platform. They still get to be making income on this fucking platform. So if I was Amberlynn, I would learn to shut the fuck up and go back to being mediocre. Start singing on those fucking members only live streams because I'm still going to be watching. Learn to shut the fuck up. Cry to somebody who fucking cares. Or matter of fact, log the fuck off. Because again, that bitch will not know peace for a long time. Abusers don't know peace. They shouldn't know peace. And as long as I got breath in my body, there's not a bitch on this platform, somebody in the audience or creator who can stop me from saying what the fuck I want to say. So where's all the people who are making excuses for Amber? Come forward. Where are all the people that said the messages are too old? Come forward, please. This is a safe-ish place. Come forward. Please make those excuses. Matter of fact, tag me on Twitter. What's up? Fuck out of here. I'm so tired of people who made excuses for this bitch. Captain Morgan, thank you so much for becoming a member. I feel like you were a member already. If not, thank you. I'm really behind, so I'm just going to try to get through this. Jordy's Cluster of People, thank you so much for the gift and membership. I have mental health. Thank you so much for the membership, boo. Sounds like a you problem. Hey, boo. Why is always money? Why is it always money with her? She always has to bring it up. That's all she has. It's Amberlynn. She can't even wipe her own ass. She can't take care of her pets. She has nothing to offer the world. The only thing she's been able to actually succeed at is being a fool online, rage baiting, trolling, manipulating, gaslighting, and making an income off of it. Her income is all she has. Literally, that is all she has. That's why she would be that stupid to sit in front of an audience of people who are paying her $10 a month for that basic ass bullshit and sit there and try to flex like, oh, I could pay y'all ACs. They're paying you $10 a month. Stupid. As a matter of fact, her streams are so bad, she should pay them. The fact that they even sit there for that shit is crazy. Amber the Stallion, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. The way you drag her purely through the power of editing is an art form. Thank you. It took some time, but I got there. And we got a lot to talk about. And you know, so crazy, when I woke up this morning, because I finished most of my editing yesterday, you know what I said to myself? Oh, today's going to be a short stream. It's going to be maybe an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours max. Negative. Chocolate Cake Incident, thank you so much for becoming a member. And again, guys, because of the way StreamYards is, I may not see what kind of membership you have. So to my mods, if anyone joins the welfare fund or anything like that, please just let me know. but I appreciate you no matter the membership. Let's be very clear. Thank you guys. Chicken tenders, thank you, boo. Are those bleach stains on your shirts or a pattern? Or the pattern? Oh, this is a pattern. It's not bleach stains. It's a pattern. I don't know if you could see. Oh no, if it was bleach stains, I wouldn't have wore it. It's just a pattern. And this normally looks better with my green head wrap, but I was just like, let me just do this. I'm happy with this because I wanted to wear this darker lip. I'm wearing Tootsie on the outside and Brick House on the inner, and I mixed it together by Colored Rain for anyone who cares, but that's what's on my lip. And it made like this. And then I'm just wearing a regular gold shimmer. It's not even worth the mention. I think I just grabbed any like gold shimmer that I had. Let me see. I feel like I'm behind. Loud, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, y'all. Amber the Stallion. Amber can say whatever she wants. There's a clear pattern of behavior here. Exactly. And it goes back years. And I want to remind everyone, Amberlynn has never, ever disputed the claims that Alexis made about her being abusive to wifey. She has never disputed that. Piper says, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. Ricky Blobby. Yeah, Ricky Blobby. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you guys. Miss username was taken. Thank you so much for the super chat. This keeps getting worse. Guess we got to start calling this bitch Kool-Aid now. I called it first. And again, I know I should not be surprised. It's just still shocking. And I think it's the combination of knowing who she is and hearing her stance today and still the way she's running her fucking mouth. Amberlynn knows what she did. She's known what she's done. And for you to still be sitting here running your fucking mouth and she thinks her mental health is bad now? Good. I will never feel bad for the mental health of a fucking abuser. I want to be very clear with everyone so you understand my tone moving forward and the way I look at Amberlynn. It's fuck her. I will continue being disrespectful. If you don't like my tone, my delivery, that is A-okay. I know I'm not for everybody. But when it comes to bitches like her, just like when it came to people like Chantel, Natter, and all that, I don't respect those people. I'm going to say what the fuck I want. There's certain lows I will never go. But for the most part, be very clear. I will be disrespecting Amberlynn from this moment forward. Not that I respected her that much, but you get my point. So, Loud, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm down 6 kilograms so far, and my 5 kg reward was finally renewing my membership to you. Love you, Charlie. First of all, congrats to you. Can we get some love in the chat? I know that's right. Baby, when I tell you next month, well, actually, I'm not going to talk about it now. I need to get the wheels going. But thank you so much and congrats. Thank you. And you know what I love? If you're Supreme or higher, please get in the Discord. I just love that a lot of you guys are using the Skinny Legend thread a lot more because believe it or not, I literally be in my Discord. That's why I be talking to y'all. So there's times in the morning that I don't want to take my walk, but somebody took their fucking walk and I'm just like, let me get my fat ass up. For those who don't know, I've talked about it for a long time. My Discord inspires me as well. Because trust me, I'm just a chick sitting here. I got my flaws too. I need my inspiration too. I need to push a lot of the time too. And I'm not trying to be Amberlynn's big ass, gaining 50 pounds in a few months, losing 7 pounds in 4 years. Bitch, fuck a weigh-in video. Go get help. For anyone who missed it, I posted a video yesterday. Amberlynn has lost 7 pounds in the last 4 years. 7 pounds. Okay. DJ Smith, thank you so much for the super chat. Joined the live a little late, but glad to celebrate my 7-month pregnancy milestone with a live and my own shrimp gate. That is so. Please send them love. Please send them love in the chat. And congrats, boo. 7-month pregnancy milestone. I know that's right. Everybody having babies. Thank God it ain't Amber. I didn't mean to actually, this is your beautiful moment. Let me not be shady towards Amber. This is your beautiful moment. Congrats to you, boo. I'm just so annoyed. Sorry, y'all. I'm just so annoyed. E. Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, not sorry, but Amber deserves to be single and alone. Huh. That part. Punching walls. I mean, we suspected, but yeah. And that's the thing. She has escalated from that. Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. And punching a wall means what? That's what you want to do. That's what you wanted to do to Destiny. What you punching a wall for? Let me be clear. If we argue and you punch a wall, okay, that's what you wanted to do. That's still abusive. What the fuck? That's still very much abusive. Like, that's crazy to me. And thank you again, E. Johnson. That's crazy to me. And the fact that Amberlynn still doesn't realize Destiny and Beck have still been going like light on her. She still doesn't see the grace. She still doesn't see the grace that they have given her. Crazy to me. Just Jamie, thank you so much. There's also documented history of Amber fighting with Casey, Destiny. Yep. Casey, Crystal, Destiny, and Beck's parents. Amber doesn't love people. She wants to control them. I was actually having this conversation earlier, and thank you, Just Jamie. You know the irony of all of this? Amberlynn is a bitch who didn't have a fucking home, didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. All these partners she was abusing were partners that opened their homes to her. An unwanted bitch, a deserted bitch who ain't have shit. These people took you in. Crystal's family took you in. Casey's family took you in. Destiny's family took you in. Shoot, Beck took your ass along too to be with their best friends. And you still turned around after all these people took her ass in, turned around and abused them, left them with trauma, left them to be almost as broken as fucking she is. But you know what they didn't turn around and do? Do the same thing that she did, create more victims. Imagine that. Imagine your family failing you, your mother failing you, your father failing you. And these people's family took your ass in only for you to abuse their fucking children, only for you to sit there and argue with them in their home, only for her to be an ungrateful, disrespectful, entitled bitch. Really let that sink in. Bitch didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, didn't have shit. Her grandmother and her mother told her to stay her ass down there with Casey. Bitch, you ain't got a home here for you. Casey and his mother took that bitch in and look at how she repaid him. I don't know if you caught on. This is going to be one of them streams. I should have probably said that at the top of the stream. This is going to be one of them streams, okay? If you're not here for that type of energy, just catch me on the next one. Just catch me on the next one. It's okay. We're going to get back to the laughs. We're going to get back to the dog walking me and laughing together, laughing about pineapple pizza. It's just not that stream. This is just not that stream. This is just not it. This ain't it. Oh, Amber. Oh, Amber. You a dumb bitch. I'm so happy I'm here to witness it because I'm just the girl for the fucking job. Calypso Youngblood, thank you so much for the super chat. Amber doesn't need pets or relationship. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That bitch needs to be alone. Alone. Very much alone. And thank you for the super chat. Charlie's Booster Blanket, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Been through childhood abuse and years of SA by multiple people. I could never imagine making anyone feel as small as I felt when I was abused. It gave me BPD, but I couldn't, it gave me BPD, but I could never abuse a soul. Therapy, that part. There are many people like Charlie's Booster Blanket. Sorry, I don't want to just use their, but that's what I have to use. Who've been through that and would never do that shit. Would never do that shit. You want to know why some people are triggered by how people treat children? It's because of what they went through as a fucking child. I've talked about this before. That Omegle shit with Chantel, the reason I pulled the trigger the way I did, I don't fuck around with kids because I saw what happened to me. I'm big on protecting kids. You want to know why abuse is really a problem for me? I was abused badly. I don't play that shit. I would never turn around and abuse somebody else. Fuck out of here. Because you know what that does to you. You know the trauma you got to work through. I'm 36 years old. Who knows how old Charlie's Booster Blanket is? Probably still working through their shit. There are still people working through their shit into their 40s, into their 50s, into their fucking 60s. You don't turn around and create other victims because you know how it fucks with you. $5.40, thank you for the super chat. I heard someone say there are two victims, reactive or those who back down. Both are victims. Mutual abuse is what abusers say to point the finger. I'm just, I don't know. I just don't understand why Amber kept talking. Sitting here now, I'm happy she did. I just don't understand why she kept talking. I don't get it. I don't understand. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't get it. I'm going to get to the rest of y'all. I see all the love coming in, all the super chats, all the members. Thank you. I just want to get started. So pretty much what I did is the original plan was to go over yesterday's video, and I included some clips, and I wanted to talk about that, and we're still going to talk about it. But and also, if for any reason y'all notice either Beck or Destiny in the chat, let me know. You guys know I'm not really the best with keeping up with chat because I'm trying to juggle everything. If you do see them in chat, just let me know, please. But let's get into this shit. And I just want to repeat again, it is fuck Amberlynn Reed. That's what I get for talking shit.
Guys, welcome to a new video. So this series is called Let's Talk. I have done this before years ago. It's definitely just a series where I can communicate and correspond with you guys. So
I just want to be clear on how this commentary will go. She wants to communicate with her viewers. So this is Amberlynn, the abuser, who wants to turn a new leaf with her viewers. Okay, I just want to make sure you understand the tone we're going into now with this. Okay, take it away, abuser.
unfortunately, my channel has thrived, but also died on a lot of different speculation, and I want to change that.
We're going to ignore that. What I was saying is that's dead. Amberlynn could lose weight in the next 2 months. Honestly, I'm still turned up right now. I don't give a fuck. I was muted. Amberlynn could sit here and lose 100 pounds in the next 2 months. I don't give a fuck. That shit is dead. I'm going to make sure this shit continues to follow her. I'm going to make sure I keep repeating it until I'm fucking blue in the face. Understood? So that's dead. This whole turning things around and all, dead, bitch, dead.
I want to use my voice in situations where I normally wouldn't, and I want to continue using my voice in situations where I already have. This is just a place for you guys to get to know me more, maybe in areas that you never would have, a place for me to be accountable, to clarify and deny, and just an overall correspondence between you and me every single week. I told myself I would never talk.
The reason I included this clip originally is just because the tone was different, but she was essentially saying the same thing. Every few months, Amberlynn tries to change her relationship with her viewers and fails miserably. So I just wanted to show you this example here.
About this to protect myself because it is scary, because there's a lot that goes in it, but like if I can somehow prove that I'm not lying, then I'm going to do that. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to stand here and do this. Like, I honestly feel.
You see it too, right? You see it too? I was looking for your comment because when you see the difference, it's just like, oh yeah, bitch, you did gain weight. Congratulations.
Pathetic. I feel triggered. I feel just like YouTube is ruining my life. Like,
round of applause. I can confidently say that now to anyone who's played a part in that. My hat's off to you. I owe you lunch or a mint, something. But to anyone who played a part in this right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, bitch. Keep crying.
Truly ruining my life, and I have gone through a lot with YouTube. I've gone through a fucking lot. I really don't want to stand here and cry and be whiny. I don't want to do any of that because I do take partial credit into all of this. Years.
That's one of her issues. Amberlynn's existence, everything she's going through is because of Amberlynn. She want to sit here and blame people? Okay. Don't sit here and blame me. I'll be happy. Give me that. But Amberlynn is responsible for everything she's fucking going through. This whole partial blame is bullshit. But hey, as long as the end result is where we are right now.
Years ago, I became a fucking troll. A huge troll. I almost asked for the negativity.
You did.
Especially like 2019, 2018, 2017. I almost asked for it. Any attention was good attention for me. Even if it was bad. Even if it made me feel like shit. But as someone who's gonna be 34 years old, I regret that. I regret that side of me. But we do shit in our 20s that we regret.
Like abuse our partners, right? I'm sure there's so much regret. But Amberlynn has never said the words, I regret being abusive to my partners. Instead, she's trying to shit on them, saying they're money hungry and all these things, right? I think she should work with that regret. She was a troll online. She did a lot of fucked up shit online. But you know who's not going through trauma from this online shit? Viewers like myself. Amberlynn didn't abuse me. I don't lose sleep over her fucking trolling. I just know I could come up here and drag her the next day. But you know who probably does lose sleep? Who probably still has to work through that shit? Who has to revisit those memories? Her past partners. Yeah. Go ahead, continue, bitch.
Unfortunately, it's like this is just staying with me. As much as I grow up, as much as I try to change, whether that just be in my...
Oh, I actually caught it myself, shockingly. Hey, Beck Boo. I just want to make sure I caught you. First of all, welcome. Get comfortable. This is not going to be a positive stream. I plan to continue dragging this bitch. I'm referring to Amber, just to be clear. But if at any point you want to come here and pop your shit, please, by all means. By all means. And again, with everything with that live stream, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine, boo. Send love to Beck in the chat. And if Destiny shows up, y'all better let me know too, please. But yeah, again, I don't know your mental headspace. Like, I don't know if you here for that, but I plan to be disrespectful this whole stream. So I know not everybody's here for that. So I don't want to pressure you. But if you want to come up here at any point, you let me know. No pressure.
personal life or on YouTube, you guys won't change with me. You guys aren't changing with me, and I'm just like stuck in this weird girl world, like Amberverse, negative, just like horrible space. And I want to break up with it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And
Too late. That ship has sailed. Too late. This community will be following her for a long time.
just don't know what to do. Stepping away from any sort of job is hard, and it takes time and thought, and you need to figure out, like, okay, so if I step away, what are my next steps? I have to figure that out. I need to do it in private, but that's not what this is about. So the reason I want to do this is because there's always questions, rumors, speculation, just things that people are, for the lack of a better word, obsessively asking me about. And it kind of goes in cycles where it's like there's like 5 huge things that people are talking about ad nauseum. And I think this is a good opportunity. Maybe I can answer those 5 things or whatever it may be. But regardless.
That reminds me, this comment actually reminded me. Beck, and I'm gonna say it here, so there's no secret. I plan to continue helping Beck as long as Beck is open to my help. Just so we're clear, Beck, there's things on the back end of YouTube that people don't know on how to actually make more money generated from the streams and generated from videos, hit me up. I want to make sure every dollar that can be possibly made, you make. To be very clear, there's a lot of creators who don't know to focus on the back end of their like studio and stuff. So I got you. I'm going to make sure there's not a penny left behind for you or Destiny.
I feel like my channel is very parasocial, let's be real. And there's always some sort of speculation or always some sort of topic that people are like, Amberlynn, why won't you talk about this? So this is gonna give me the opportunity to do so if you guys bring it up, of course. So I have structured the series into a special format and I'm really, really excited. So the first section is always going to start with sweet and sour. So sweet and sour is just gonna be a random comment.
I got you. Don't worry. And make sure you understand you're going to get real comfortable around here. Real comfortable. Okay? I got you. And trust me, when it's me who got you, ask around. There's a reason I'm still here and still getting the support I get.
Generator from the Let's Talk prior. So obviously, since this is episode 1, we're having to skip that part. But I came up with sweet and sour because you never know what kind of comment is going to pop up. Can it be a sweet comment or can it be a sour comment? Using a random comment generator is going to give me a wide variety of comments instead of just like going based off of like the top ones where I pick and choose, etc., etc. So this next section I am calling Sippin' Community. I know, I'm very clever. Thank you. So
this whole series is corny as fuck and lazy, and truly Amberlynn doesn't know what to do with her channel, but I'm going to let her explain it because this is the only time she should be explaining it, and it's a lengthy explanation, and then we're going to pick it up from there.
This is where I read from the community tab that I will be posting every single Monday. So it gets time for the questions and anything that you guys need me to speak about for them all to just fall under that community tab. And then after Sippin' Community, we're going to be doing the Linterview. Yes, I know, more cleverness from your girl. So the Linterview is where you guys are actually interviewing me with your voice. Yes. So I told everyone over on my Instagram, send me a microphone emoji so I can accept your request. And that gives you the opportunity to send me a voice memo asking any question you want. So I have not listened to any of them.
I don't believe for a second she'll be genuinely reacting to a lot of them. I think she's going to cherry pick. It's not to say she won't pick any that's critical, but some of the hard-hitting ones, for example, did you hit wifey? We'll probably never see this type of content. Let's be real.
It is going to literally be live, real reaction. I am very nervous. So if you guys want to go to my Instagram for next week, literally go to my Instagram at hectic.amby, send me a microphone. I'm going to send you a smiley face emoji back, and then you can send me a voice memo because Instagram has it to where you can only send me a voice memo if I accept your first message request. So anyways, after the Linterview, the next section is called Tea or Tail. So what this is going to be is I am going to clarify rumors that I have heard through the grapevine. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, that's real. Or no, that's actually not true. And then the last section is going to be bad choices. And I just remembered I forgot to actually bring the cards over here. So I need to go get those. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So bad choices is just...
Let's be clear, if she had a partner, she would have been calling for the partner to do that. First of all, she could have cut that whole thing out, but thankfully she now has to get up and take those steps her fucking self. I'm surprised this bitch didn't have a bell.
Just a bunch of really hecticonic questions. So I'm going to be choosing 5 of those and answering them. So I know this introduction was super long. We will not be doing that in the future videos. I just kind of wanted to talk about what the series is about. So let's get into it. Okay, sadly, we are skipping over sweet and sour because I can't do it. And we're going to go straight to Sippin' Community.
I just want you to really take this in, right? She's sitting here putting on this act and like, we're here to sip community. If you never have heard of Amber before, never have watched a reaction channel, like really new to her, you would just think this is just this simple chick just engaging with her community. That's the thing. This act is so crazy. You would just think like, oh, she's just answering some questions. Oh, there's just a little drama. There's a little speculation. Oh, she looks so friendly. Anyways, let me get caught up in some of these and then we'll get back into that. Lynn's unhinged. I think if Destiny stayed, Amber would have hit her. I think so too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think so too. The thing is, she worked up to that because eventually, allegedly, she's hit other partners. Thankfully, she didn't hit Destiny, but let's be real. How many of her partners has Amber allegedly hit at this point? And to hear Destiny say, like, she also wasn't able to spend as much time with her mom and family. Again, those messages are from 2017. There's not a fucking soul who can sit there and argue and make it seem as though this was a whole setup. So in 2017, Destiny is saying a lot of the similar things that Beck is saying. Two separate people, two separate relationships. And thankfully, Destiny went back to look at those messages and connect that shit. There's no arguing that. Amberlynn has a long list of victims, a history of a long pattern of abuse. Fuck that bitch. By the way, if anybody's at work or around people who can't curse, I'll be cursing this whole stream. I should have probably mentioned that. I curse normally, but I'll be cursing a lot more. Bland Tropical Punch Kool-Aid. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Amber tried to punch the wall, busting it like Kool-Aid. Oh, that's why you changed your name. Busting it like Kool-Aid Man, but failed that. And speaking of fails, I am so happy that bitch fell when she hit Feline. Because the truth is, Feline should have let her stay on the floor. According to Alexis, Feline took a minute to help Amberlynn off the ground. Feline should have left that bitch there. She should have pissed and shit on the floor and figured out how the fuck to get back up. Yeah, because nobody should be putting hands on anyone. And if you over 500 pounds, damn near 600, you shouldn't be doing it either. Feline should have left Amber on that ground. Soil, bitch. She should have left her on the ground and threw a pack of rags at the bitch. That's what she should have done. Feline a better person than me. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. But you lucky she helped your ass up. Amber's tent-sized washcloth. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Beyonce's sister and Rihanna's cousin. Period. Thank you. I'm trying to think of an amp. I just want to. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to play Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft so bad. I want to play Minecraft so bad. You know, this is how bad I want to play Minecraft. And I know I'll get hate for this, but hear me out. And I know it's completely selfish. If Keemstar, a man I can't stand, set up something for me and Amber, I would do it. I don't even like that man. Can't stand that man. Just off the strength of principle, I would do it. I know he wouldn't approve it. I'm sure Amber probably, well, I don't know if Amber would agree, but I would do it. As much as I told you, I don't fuck with that whole platform. I don't fuck with Local Live. But if somebody got the money to set that up, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. Oh, my nipples are getting hard just thinking about it. Jesus. Y'all have no idea. Some Polish chick. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see. Sorry. Thank you for the super chat. This is the exact same BS that my abusive father says. They no longer speak to me because they don't need my money. Nah, fam. It's because you tormented us mentally until now and beat us as kids. That part. No, the blame is you guys. And I'm happy you are here. I'm happy you made it through. And I'm happy you seen through that shit. You see that? It's almost like there's a pattern here that a lot of people can recognize. Holly B, thank you so much for the super chat. Amber had the same problem with all her partners, jealousy over their relationship with their mothers and family. If she couldn't have one, they couldn't. That part. Imagine being so broken. You spend your life breaking everybody else's shit up, breaking other people's families up, breaking other people's spirits, leaving them with trauma, leaving them to have to heal from now your shit because you couldn't fucking heal and thought that the fucking world owed you something. The world doesn't owe her fuck all. This platform don't owe her shit. And now, you think Amber was mad at the little comment she got? Oh, girl, buckle in. At least around here, because I don't filter shit. It's gonna get worse. Miss username was taken. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. A new member, enjoy. Oh, you gifted too. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Welcome new members, and thank you. Miss username was taken. I appreciate you, boo. Valentina, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I survived the first decade of my life under Bashir's regime in Syria. BPD diagnosed at in 2022. I can't fathom hurting those in my life. Amber could rot 100%. And I'm happy you're here, boo. I see your strength every day. You got it, boo. Let's get back into this.
Have you considered that your refusal to do inpatient treatment could be linked to a drug addict's refusal to do rehab? No, because I actually think doing inpatient would be fun. I know a lot of people are going to be like, fun, that's really the adjective you're going to use for that.
Oh yeah, for those who may be new to me, the definition of Minecraft is one of many definitions. I'm not saying it's my definition, but one of many definitions of Minecraft is on the screen. Yeah, I try to, don't get me wrong, I'm reckless, but I try not to be that reckless. But yeah, and I mean every bit of it. I want to play Minecraft. Please. Somebody sponsor it. I beg. Even if I don't fuck with you, I beg. Please. Please. And I'll put on a show. I will put on a fucking show. From the entrance to the end of us playing that video game Minecraft. I will put on a motherfucking show.
The only reason why I choose not to do inpatient is because it is extremely expensive and I have a job. Not only do I have a job I have to do to keep the roof over my head, the electricity running, it is hot.
The reason I'm playing this clip is Amberlynn talking about things being extremely expensive while forgetting she was just flexing on her viewers. Let's listen to this.
Oh my God, it's so hot. It's 75 degrees in my apartment. It is so hot in here. What is happening? Whew. I might need to turn it down to like 73. I might need to do that. You can't afford AC. I almost just answered with a really snarky answer and I had to stop myself. So be very proud of that. But yes, I can afford AC. Holy fuck. I keep my AC on 75. Or my heat or my whatever's on. I can't. That was hectic. Oh. So when they said, fine, you peer pressured me, okay? When they said, what, can you not afford AC? I was about to say, I can afford AC for everyone in this chat. It's really not that bad. That's kind of stupid.
Imagine flexing that to viewers who are paying your fat ass, who have no skills, who the truth is, let's be very clear. Amberlynn is one termination away from going and trying to be on disability for years to come, because that's not something easy to get on. That bitch is one termination away from poverty. That bitch has no life skills. Her resume looks like probably shit. What can Amberlynn actually do? And you went, oh, I could pay for everyone's AC. Coming from a bitch who can't even wipe your ass. That money don't do shit. That money means nothing. There are people who make a fraction of what Amberlynn makes and live fuller lives. There are people who make a fraction of what Amberlynn makes that get to travel, that can walk for an hour, that have like fulfilling lives, that can do so much more, that can walk their pets, that can take care of their family. Paying for everybody's AC, that's a flex. Let's not forget those screenshots from whenever it was a few years ago showing that bank balance of 42,000. Don't get me wrong, it's probably bigger than that now. But what does that money amount to? Being able to order out whenever you want? Okay. Being able to buy stickers, journals? Okay. That big bitch won't even waddle her ass to a fucking salon chair and at least look presentable and put something into herself. Please. That money means nothing in the long run. There are people paying her $10 a month who probably don't even see $50,000 a year and do more, have accomplished more, will accomplish more, and will live longer. She can't take that money with her. She damn sure ain't doing the right shit with the money, let's be real. But she can't take it with her. That bitch just exists and think it's a flex. What a fucking joke. And then to do that to paying members. Be also fucking for real.
Probably not true. I mean, maybe.
Oh, and to be clear, only because I saw this question, where is it? Is this pre-recorded? Goose McGee, this is actually a clip from Amberlynn's live stream on Tuesday, the members only live stream. I may go over that a bit more tomorrow. I just wanted to use some clips because it was, in my opinion, relevant to what she was saying in yesterday's video. But yeah, that is from Amberlynn's members only live stream. We'll go over it more in depth tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, it'll be Sunday, but I'm gonna try to push for it to be tomorrow. I should have actually mentioned that. That's from her members only stream.
I don't know. And the food in my fur baby's stomach, but I have fur babies that need to be taken care of. I know the I's could be dot and the T's could be crossed. Like my mom could probably watch my fur babies, but like it's the job thing for me. If I was to be able to go into inpatient and be able to vlog my whole experience and upload, still make an income so I can still pay my bills, then I would do it. Why is it okay for you to make assumptions about ZM's mental health, but when your audience does it, it's mental health shaming? So I've never really made an assumption about his mental health. Months and months ago when I said, whoa, what a quinky dink, Zachary Michael's mental health gets bad when I take a break from YouTube. I think that was my way of just being like, okay, if you can dish it, I expect you're gonna be able to take it.
I want to go over this from Amberlynn's members only live stream. And one of the real reasons, the main reason I want to cover it, is one of the issues that Amberlynn and a lot of people have when it comes to criticizing reactors or specific ones. They actually lump us all together. Amberlynn is going to use an example of Jordy's actions to justify what she's trying to do when it comes to Zach, which makes no fucking sense. And let me be very clear, and I know this for a fact, Zach is one of the few people that sat there with their whole chest and said that he don't like the Mama Lynn shit. Zach also said, hey, for y'all who also want side characters so bad, if this is how you move in, then don't complain when there's no side characters. Zach said that. I know for a fact Zach said that. And the reason I remember Zach saying that is because I was the only other person that I can remember saying the same thing. Like, yo, y'all doing too much. That lady didn't do nothing to us. Yeah, she gave birth to demon child Amber, but guess what? That ain't got nothing to do with what's going on the platform. Leave that lady alone. Remember that? But Amber's going to try to justify bringing up Zach's ex and shit that ain't got nothing to do with Zach's platform or anything to do in this space and say, well, remember when Jordy, what the fuck does that have to do with Zach? Okay.
Okay, my question is like, why is it okay for me to speak about something that is literally public, but then say another reaction channel, say like Jordy, for instance, like in
But we're talking about Zachary Michael. We are discussing Zachary fucking Michael.
the past, like bringing up all this fucking hogwash shit that is not public at all about people in my real life, and that's okay. Like you, like genuinely, when I say you guys, I don't mean all of you. I think you guys know exactly who I'm speaking about. You guys.
Yeah, that's the problem. She's trying to justify that, the things she's been saying about Zach, and literally a lot of things that Zach has never brought to any of his platforms by saying, well, this reactor did that to me. What the fuck does that have to do with Zach? Truly, what does that have to do with Zach? The thing is, when you criticize someone, right? If one creator criticizes another, it's not to say that Amberlynn can't criticize us. There's always going to be something that can be criticized. She's bad at it, but there's always something that could be criticized. But if you turn around and do the thing that you were criticizing or the thing that you were upset about, then the actions were never the problem. Her issue was that she was the topic. She was the target. You want to know why when I sat here for all these years and have pointed out undeniable bigotry, you want to know why I didn't turn around and say bigoted things as a defense? Because my issue was the bigotry. So even if someone's in a marginalized group and I don't like them, my response can't be bigotry, or else the issue was never that. So if a gay man is sitting on this platform and being racist, you know what I shouldn't turn around and do? Be homophobic, right? You know what I can turn around and do? Drag the fuck out of them without doing the thing I have an issue with. Just like when I've gone back and forth about the issues with doxing, you know why I could still sit here today and be one of the only few creators that can say never dox a motherfucking soul in this space? It's because I just didn't do it. See, when you are confident in your message, confident in what you're saying, and you could clock a bitch, you don't have to do the thing that you are clocking. It's not that fucking hard. And let's not forget, Amberlynn, the fucking big back hypocrite that she is, used to support negs. That man has a reputation in this space for a reason. So will I be digging into Amber's life? No. But I'm gonna be quick to be like, oh my God, Amberlynn has a point. No, it's all fucked up. All of it is fucked up. And I've said it for how long? A lot of people take this shit too deep. A lot of people insert themselves a little too much. But Amberlynn wants to make a point towards Zach while using the behavior and the actions of Jordy. How does that make sense?
You guys make no sense. Like, you guys are hypocrites, like full-fledged. It's the same logic as people saying they can dig into Amber's partner's lives because she's a public figure. If that's fine, then Zach's actually public relationship should be fair game, no? Thank you, Layla.
No, because Zach is one of the very few creators that sat there on their platform and said, no, this is fucked. So that reasoning does not work with Zachary Michael.
Thank you. And I haven't even said anything bad. That's the crazy part. That is genuinely the crazy part. Oh my God. Like, I'm like in shock. Why haven't you been uploading? I got a lot of like, where are you? We miss you. Why haven't you been filming? And
pay attention to this clip from last year and listen to it very closely.
Uploading, and it's because of everything that happened with my mom. I got extremely triggered, and it was hard. It was hard for my mom, it was hard for me, and it kind of just like made me kind of just go into a shell. And it wasn't even just with YouTube, it's been just in general. And I've just been having kind of like a hard time. And that's just me being honest. There have been.
So last year, Amberlynn took a bit of a break when things, became public. People started to dig into, things that were not brought to the platform to do with her mom. And it had an impact on her mental health. So she took time away from the platform. Things being discussed that she necessarily didn't bring up, people digging the reports, police records, things like that. And that was overwhelming, the digging that people did, and it had an impact on her. That sounds really familiar. Zachary Michael is currently taking a break from YouTube due to Amberlynn thinking it's okay to bring topics to this platform that Zach doesn't make content. Amberlynn thinks bringing to the platform details that happened around Zach's post breakup could be a talking point. And Zach said, you know what? I'm going to take a step back. This is too much. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to make sure I don't crash out like this bitch. Granted, Zach didn't say those words, but still. So it's interesting that Amberlynn can do exactly what Zach is currently doing just last year, but feels it's only because she took a break. She can't understand why Zach would want to take a break, but they literally did the same thing. Isn't that interesting? And isn't that interesting? Because when I was going through receipts earlier and I saw that clip, I was like, this is literally what Zach is doing. This is literally what Zach is doing. Instead of sitting on this platform crashing out. And let me remind people, because I know Zach and Zach is my friend and we know about each other's personal life, there's not a fucking soul on this platform, damn sure not Amberlynn, that knows what happened with that breakup, that truly knows what happens with that breakup. And that's the crazy part. This bitch is speaking up on shit she really doesn't know. And I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to always have Zach's back. Let's be very fucking clear. She's lucky Zach isn't similar to me and have my delivery. But the good thing is, bitch, I still got breath in my body. I will dog walk her for Zach and anybody else. Matter of fact, no. Truly, for Crystal, Casey, Destiny, Beck, and now Zach. They won't say and do the things I do, but who the fuck gonna check me, boo? It's damn sure not Amberlynn or any of these motherfuckers who tried the last 5 years. Who's really gonna check me? It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. Carry on, Big Back.
Times where he has mocked me about my mental health or a heartbreak, a relationship, just some way that I was feeling. I have felt mocked. I have.
Oh no, bamboozled. Let's be very clear. Do I kind of understand why Amber doesn't come for me? Yeah, I'm not as easy of a target as, like, say, other people. I get that. Because that bitch say one thing to me, I'm going to remind her that she was fucking eating meth bags and popping them like fucking Tic Tacs. And that was never an excuse for her to turn around and abuse other people. One thing about me, I will be disrespectful in the ugliest way. Bitch ain't have a pot to piss in, window to throw it out of. I don't know if the meth is still in her fucking system. Because that bitch running around here like a fucking meth baby. I don't know what the fuck she thinks she's doing, why she thinks she could go around abusing people, but I will disrespect her to the death. Like, please. This ain't Zach. This ain't Jordy. And this ain't nobody else who's out here being nice. I will disrespect the fuck out of her. So yes, keep it to the nice ones, but I'm still going to sit there and ride for mine. And no, this is not saying that Amberlynn can't criticize Zach and none of that. No, go ahead. But watch what the fuck you say. Watch what the fuck you say. Because my channel's still around. And I still pull people in. What Amber gonna say? Please.
Felt hurt. I'm allowed to feel that way. And in my brain, I was like, okay, he's been doing this for years. Now it's my turn. Respect is out the door. I have taken my accountability. I admitted where I'm wrong and now I'm done. I'm moving on with that. And now it's my turn to pop off. So, have you traveled the world since breaking up with Beck? No, but I have traveled. I have went to Oklahoma. I've went to Wisconsin. I've went to Tennessee. I've went to Michigan. And I forgot to say I've been to Illinois since then. Chicago, hello, Billie Eilish concert. And I've done things that I wouldn't have, so.
And to anyone who lives in those states that she just mentioned, I am sorry. I don't know what the smell was. I don't know what it was that day. I don't know if you got a whiff. I don't know if you felt that bitch driving to town. But to anyone who lives in those states, my apologies. Why am I apologizing? Because I ain't got nothing to do with this bitch. I don't know. I just felt the need that somebody should apologize on this big back, dirty ass, stinky ass behalf. Oof. It's going to be a long year. It's going to be a long year. Go ahead, Amber. Talk about all that traveling. Go ahead, bitch.
Based on your physical health and your track record for change, what do you estimate your life expectancy to be, and what will you do with that time? So this is kind of like gruesome, but based on how I feel and the things that I go through, probably somewhere in my 50s.
And she'll still be miserable, still be alone, and hopefully no other victims. So if Amberlynn makes it to her 50s, truly she'll be lucky based on the health that she has. But above all, God willing, she is alone. Alone. Still miserable, still not doing shit with her life, still pissy, shitty, all of that. Oh, and please, if there's a God, let there be a shortage on rags, washcloths, and all of that. You know how there be a shortage on other shit? Please let there be a shortage on wash rags, specifically in her state. I don't want other people to suffer, but please, I know that's not a thing, but it would be so nice just to see that happen. God, show them you're real. Make that shortage happen, please. Miss username was taken. Thank you again for the gifted member. Thank you. You were so generous. Thank you, boo. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. No, Charlie, you're good. We all feel the same rage. Let it out for all of us. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get there, but that's truly how I feel. So that's why I'm just like, fuck it. It is what it is. But thank you, boo. Thank you. I mean, y'all gonna get it. Sorry, Joseph Lowe, welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster, boo. Thank you. I don't know why it is I need to drink so bad. Let me let this play. 1 second.
And I feel like early 50s, I don't know why. Like, that's when my grandma died. Actually, it was when she was 51. But like the number 53 keeps popping in my head, and slightly 54. That's a very gruesome question. And what will I do with that time? It depends. Like, am I trying to better myself? Whether that...
Fuck all. She's not going to do shit. Fuck all. She'll probably still be sitting on that couch or a different one. Matter of fact, by that age, that couch will be caved in and soiled and smell worse than anything, probably like a dead body. So she'll still be sitting on a couch, but probably a different one. But she'll be doing fuck all. Let's be clear. Fuck all. Victoria, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate you. Some of us who suffered as children grow up to become the person we would have felt safe with as a child. That. And I don't mean to like get trauma dumpy, but it is what it is. Thank you, Victoria, for this comment. That's literally all I want as a mother, to be everything to that child that I didn't get. I want my child to feel safe with me. I want my child to feel loved. I want my child to feel protected. I want my child to know I'll go through to the end of the earth to fucking protect them. They will never be scared of me. They will feel that I'm always there for them, comfortable, loved. There will never be a chance in hell that my children will ever feel the way I felt. That's one of the reasons one of my biggest fears is to leave my children, my future children, alone with someone. I want to always be there, involved in their schooling, involved in every fucking thing, not miss one thing. I don't care what the sport is, what the activity is. I don't give a fuck if it's a book club, chess club, basketball. I don't care. I don't care if it's a kickball team. I don't give a fuck. Because I know how I felt as a child. I know what happened to me as an adult because of everything that happened to me as a child. My child will never, ever know some pain like that. They will know nothing but love. Fuck that. Like, that's the shit that gets me. Amberlynn's actually been through some shit. So for you to turn around and do shit like that to people is crazy to me. Because the truth is, when people go through trauma, they know how hard it is to heal from that shit. You don't think there's still shit to this day that trigger me? Fuck yeah. That shit still trigger me. Like, I don't get that. The world don't owe us shit. The people who owed us failed us. And that's the truth of it. There's not one person in this fucking chat who owe me nothing because I was abused and molested as a child. Who the fuck owe me some shit in the chat? Nobody on this internet owe me shit either. None of my neighbors owe me. None of my bosses, none of my friends. The world don't owe you shit. If your loved ones fucked you over, it is what it is. That don't give you an excuse to sit there and fuck somebody else up. Fuck their head up. Like, what was it? I think it was a few streams ago. I don't know if y'all tuned in. I would think y'all tuned in because mad people was watching. You heard Beck. You heard their voice cracking when they was talking about their mom, when they was talking about healing that shit. The time that they didn't spend with their fucking mom. Why the fuck would you do that to somebody? The dynamic between Beck and Destiny, the reason I like it is because you hear Beck laugh a bit more. Even when they're talking about like the serious stuff, you could tell that Destiny wants to lighten it up because it's heavy. It still weighs on Beck, even through all that work. Imagine doing that to somebody and then being upset that they're monetizing their experience, telling their story. Shut the fuck up.
Be physically, emotionally, mentally, etc., which is where I'm at right now? Or am I just going to just flop like a fish and not care about anything? I want to say it's this over here. So by doing this over here, that means I might see my 60s. I think regardless of which one I choose, I'll never see my 70s, and that's kind of a sad reality. How does it feel knowing you've been stuck in a time loop for the last decade? When your watchers have graduated college with masters, gotten married, etc. The world is evolving around you, yet you haven't changed a thing. So first of all, to those who have graduated college with masters, hell yeah, props to ya. But I do want to say
that was so fake. I think one of the things that bothers me even more now with her uploads is because we see a different, like a more real, transparent side to her in the live streams. So when it comes to these performative uploads, it's just like, hell yeah, bitch, please, please just be yourself. Just be yourself. One of the things I will always appreciate about Amber's live streams is how there's no filter. She responds in real time. She lets her true personality shine. So when it comes to these uploads, it's just like, bitch, who is this person? You know, this doesn't, I mean, it will work for some people, I guess, but it's just like, who is this person? You're a clown. You're pathetic. And so many things that happened in the dark is coming to the light, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. 2025 is going to be a long year. And I've been saying that for a few weeks. And I stand by that. Joseph Lowe, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, watching since 2020. Love you. Thank you, boo. 2020 was one of them years. So the fact that you're still around, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for helping me lighten up the mood. I know this is a very negative stream, but it's my genuine feelings. It's my genuine opinions. And I know that could be a downer. I know a lot of you come here to just forget about your day and probably want something a bit lighter and entertaining, but this is just me. This is how I genuinely feel, and I'm still actually holding back. So to anyone still here, still watching or trying to lighten up the mood, I appreciate you. I really do. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you for the super chat. Remember to like the stream. 1 equals 1 more pound for Amber. Period. Oh, I like that. Yes, 1 like equals 1 extra pound for Amber. I know that's right. Listen, if enough of y'all like this stream, she'll be up to 1,000 pounds before the year's up. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Time Killers, thank you for the super chat, boo. I mean, sorry. Thank you for being a member, boo. I'm all over the place. Trust me, my head's like all over the place. Sorry. Thank you for being a member for a month. Oh, I work in the funeral industry. I wonder if she realizes at her size, most funeral homes would not be able to cremate her. Wow, she'd take 4 urns if they could for burial. They don't have vaults that big. And that's crazy because someone mentioned that recently in a comment. I bet you she doesn't think about that because Amberlynn doesn't care about how her actions and her health and her existence has an impact on other people. She don't care about that. That's the last thing she's worried about. But honestly, I didn't think about that either. Wow. What do they do in situations like that then? Wow. And thank you again for being a member for a month, boo. Thank you. Charlie's Booster Blanket, thank you so much for the super chat. Here it comes. Absolutely nothing. Not a single tear. Just out here whining like a called out narc. That's all she can do. Amberlynn, I don't think I've seen Amberlynn behave this way, crash out to this extent ever. When I tell you, Amberlynn, she's a dumb bitch, but she's also calculated. She's losing control on all fronts. When it comes to reactors, when it comes to people from her past partners, she's always been able to like control something. She's losing control on all fronts, and she don't know how to respond. I think this is one of the reasons her responses are getting worse and worse. Imagine going hard on Zachary Michael. Yeah, bitch, you really lost the plot. Amber the Stallion, thank you so much for the super chat. Since when do abusers have the right to stand up for themselves? That this endless back and forth between the victim and the abuser is enraging. Yeah. And you know the thing that, one of the things that bothers me the most, and thank you for the super chat, is how Amber responds to Beck and Destiny differently. Amber was so upset saying that, oh, Destiny's just trying to lighten up the mood and just tell their experience, but Beck is trying to make things so horrible and being so manipulative. The Destiny that told us that she was once again involved with a married person, the Destiny that just posted up more messages, that Destiny, and this is no shade to Destiny, just to be very clear. Destiny has every right to share their experience and all of that. But it's just the hate that she has for Beck is weird. Because they're sharing similar experiences, doing it on the same platform, shit, at the same time in some cases. But the hate that Amberlynn has for Beck, it just goes to show you how upsetting it is for her, because I really think she saw Beck beneath her. And that's one of the many reasons I'm so happy. Beck is not going to shut the fuck up. Beck going to get comfortable, and I'm going to make sure of that. If Beck got a question, if I got the answer, I got it. I got you. Don't worry. Amber thought she could keep doing this and silence them. Nah, I'm going to make sure Beck get louder. I'm going to make sure Destiny get louder. Bitch, I don't give a fuck who it is. Speak up. I got you. Who the fuck gonna check you? I got you. Yeah. Amberlynn is going to be real uncomfortable because I'm going to make sure all those other people that she made uncomfortable for a long time get comfortable. Real nice. While making a fucking bag off her head.
Everyone's timeline is completely different. Some people get married when they're 18, some people get married when they're freaking 62. You know, more people than you think have very routine, boring, everyday lives. Like they get up, they shower, they have their breakfast, they head to work, they come home, they have dinner, they relax, and that's that. Like a lot of people do have that life, and I think that we just need to be grateful to be alive regardless. Just because someone is married versus someone who isn't, that doesn't make one of them better than the other.
Oh, I should mention this too. Beck, when it comes to thumbnails, editing, all that, I got you. There's literally been people, like, surprisingly, and the answer is no, by the way, when it comes to this. I'm just not ready for something like that, commitment like that. But there's been people who've been messaging me, asking me to teach them to edit, and they'll pay me. I'm not there yet. And truly my schedule won't allow it, but I'm not on that level to do that. But I bring that up to say, Beck, if you need help with editing thumbnails, I already told you I got you with the back end. Tell me. I'm not charging no fucking thing. I will give you my time. I'll make sure you get comfortable, get consistent, even when it comes to the content that has nothing to do with Amber. I will tell you what a music catalog that I use. I will tell you all that. You see something in my streams, my videos that you enjoy, and you want to know how to do it, I got you. Get comfortable, boo. We got you. You gonna learn, Beck, you gonna learn why they call me auntie. And again, ain't nobody who gonna check me. Promise you that.
Versus someone graduated with masters versus someone who didn't. It doesn't make one of them better than the other. I have my accomplishments. I have things in my life that make me extremely happy, but this is my life and my routine. I've been stuck in a time loop when it comes to my weight. I will admit that. But when it comes to like growing and bettering myself, I have not been stuck in a loop. 10 years ago, I could not have ever imagined myself not only being single, but living by myself. That would have never happened. 10 years ago, I could not imagine myself making amazing money, using my own debit card, being able to not only take care of myself, but my fur babies, having a roof over my head.
I'm not about to applaud this grown ass adult for being able to swipe their own debit card, for being able to maybe take one of their pets on a walk here and there, for being able to maybe walk into the kitchen and wash some fucking dishes. I'll be damned if I sit there and applaud a mediocre bitch like this, an entitled bitch like this, a useless bitch like this over the simplest things. And I want to make sure you pay attention to how Amberlynn is saying 10 years ago, these are the things 10 years ago, because I make the connection because a lot of her behavior isn't from 10 years ago. Please be fucking for real. I can't believe she said, use my own debit. Are you stupid?
If I want it, I buy it. If I need it, I buy it. I never imagined having that type of life. Yes, I suffered with BPD 10 years ago and I still do to this day, but 10 years ago, it was way worse.
Remember this. 10 years ago, it was way worse. 10 years ago. Okay, carry on.
In that, I never imagined being able to be by myself and enjoying alone time.
So 10 years ago is when she was struggling to be alone and to be by herself. 10 years ago. That's what she's saying, 10 years ago. Okay, go ahead.
Because I was always so, oh my God, I need my partner. And like, I can't be alone ever, not even for 5 minutes.
Amber's saying 10 years ago she was like that. Really? Okay, go. Take it away, cheater.
She was timing my responses like, oh, what were you doing for the last 4 minutes? What were you doing the last 30 minutes? What were you doing? Yeah, I mean, I was calling her on my way to work.
Do you have a problem with jealousy? So I'm not really a jealous person.
I just wanted to remind you of this Q&A she did. And keep in mind, it's important to note, this Q&A was done before everything came out with Erica, the cheater, who almost lost her wife over Amberlynn fucking Reed.
Don't get jealous of other people's money or other people's looks or
That's
other
a lie.
people's this or that. What I do get jealous about though is like stuff in relationships. Like when I'm in a relationship, like I am a jealous girlfriend. I don't know if that's like part of like an insecurity of mine or if that's like BPD. I don't know what it is, but I do get kind of jealous, pretty jealous. And I'm actually working really hard on that. And I feel like I have gotten a lot better.
That's a lie.
The only thing I can do is improve and try not to like show my jealousy too much, if you know what I'm saying. But you know, Valentine actually doesn't mind a little jealousy. So I guess that's a good thing.
Ooh, Valentine has something different to say. Take it away.
We would talk. We FaceTimed. Anytime I looked off, like I was looking at my phone, she would always question me. She was like wanting me to send screenshots of like my inbox and my text messages and stuff and like who I'm talking to and things of that nature. Like she was kind of becoming possessive.
And now I'm alone for days and days at a time. And
So many things do not age well for this bitch. So many things. Oh, hold on. Shenanigans, thank you for alerting me to this. Beck, thank you, boo. Charlie, you're too kind. Thank you so much. I would totally love to do some kind of collab too somehow. I still feel so new to this, so I completely feel you when people ask me for advice. I don't know what to say. Listen, I got you. Listen, we can put the collab to the side because I feel like you get pulled in a lot of different directions. And I'm more than happy to do that. I don't want you to think I'm not saying yes. I want you to feel good, confident on the platform. That's the role I want to play. I want to make sure you feel good, you feel confident in the stuff you're putting out, because the more you do it, even if you have a little hiccup here and there, stay consistent and you'll get better. You'll find your flow. So any questions you got, I got you. And if we come up with a cool collab idea, I'm down too. I'm down. I got you. And let's be very clear so there's no confusion too for the people who are peeking in and know it ain't too safe for you to come over here. Let's just say Beck fucks up in the future. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. Let's just say Beck fucks up in the future. Does some stuff that like, highly criticized. Before you run over here, I'm going to treat Beck with the same respect I've treated other people I fuck with. I'm going to go to Beck privately first. That line of communication is now open. So through the years, I know people have been like, oh, you're not speaking up on this person. You fuck with them. Yeah, chances are I already spoke to them privately. I don't got to do shit for you publicly. That's the difference. I don't respect Amber. I don't like Amber. I'm here to disrespect Amber. Beck is different. So if Beck was to do something in the future, that's just like, you know what I'm going to do? Hit up Beck in the DMs like, Beck, this thing right here, I don't know about that. Let's talk. So just to make sure people understand where I'm at when it comes to Beck, if Beck fucks up in the future, if Beck does anything, and that goes both ways, because I might say something that Beck don't fuck with. And Beck, feel comfortable to come to me, please. So I want to make that very clear for the people who are so against Beck and all that shit. Oh, well, Beck does something worth criticizing, go ahead. Don't come to me and tell me, oh, you're not calling this out. I say and do what the fuck I want. And if I respect you and that line of communication is open, I'm going to go straight to you. So moving forward, that's where Beck and I stand. I will go straight to Beck. And if you have a problem with it, come to me. Tag me. I dare you. I have a lot of fun doing this.
I'm okay. Like, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh my God. Like, I've never been so done. I'm going to literally figure out how to love myself and accept being without that love. Like, I love love. I love to give love. And I loved giving it to Tommy. Like, so you might see it as
so happy she's single. So happy she's single. Oh, look at that. She loves love and she's single. And by the way, speaking of Tommy, bitch, hold on. I can't believe I forgot this. Y'all know Tommy been shading Amberlynn in her post on Instagram? Because I didn't know what people was talking about. Because everybody listens to different music. But, I guess someone clocked it that listens to similar music and recognized the lyrics just like Tommy. I guess Tommy posted something and the lyrics was a direct jab at Amberlynn and there was no denying it. Mind you, someone left a comment like, oh, I like the shade within the post, the lyrics. And Tommy responded and agreed. So Tommy was directly throwing shade at Amber, your ex-feeder shading you, bitch. You ain't got nobody, bitch. Who's gonna wipe your ass, bitch? You alone, bitch. Tommy, please move on. I don't like you. You weird. But please move on. Please move on and post your next girl. I don't care if it's a hand. Just please let it be nicely manicured because I don't want people dragging her. You know what I'm saying? Nice manicured hand with yours on top. That's all you got to do. Make sure they don't have any tattoos because people, internet sleuths, will figure it out. Just a hand on top of yours and a cute little quote. Whatever artists you and Amber shared in common, make sure it's lyrics from them. Okay? Please deliver that. Still a weird bitch. Don't like you, but doesn't matter. Just listen to what I'm saying. That's all that matters. Oh, Tommy was shading Amber. Oh, I know inside she is dying. Ooh, God, I love that for her. When I saw that, I said, I know you fucking lying. She getting it from everywhere. Makes my heart happy. Elizabeth Kemp, thank you for the super chat. Can we play Minecraft with her? Please. Listen. Yes, I want to. I want the job. I want the job. I don't expect no money from it. Again, I would go on a platform I don't even fuck with to have it done. I'll pay for my own travel expenses. I'll pay for my own room and board. Just set it up and make sure the contract is ironclad. I don't want no lawsuits afterwards. I'm not dealing with that shit. But thank you, boo. Cher, thank you for the super chat. I grew up with a pedophile at home, tried to hurt a child or an animal near me, and you'll find out that it's hard to watch today. Keep your foot on her neck. No problem, boo. I know it's triggering. I know it's a lot. Thank you, boo. But to the ones who's struggling with this topic, to the ones who can relate, who've been through it, who don't turn around and do the same shit you do, keep doing your fucking thing. Keep being everything that she couldn't be. Keep healing and keep pushing through. Because a lot of y'all are strong. Because I've seen a lot of the conversation happening in my Discord. I've seen it in comments. I've seen it in other people's chat. Y'all know what it is to go through trauma. Y'all know what it is to try to push through and still navigate life, knowing what you have on your fucking shoulders, knowing everything that happened to you that wasn't your fucking choice. You didn't have a choice in the matter. You were innocent and somebody should have been protecting you instead of hurting you and didn't turn around and do this. So shout out to y'all who still push through, who still are healing, who still don't know what the next day is going to look like. To the person who's watching this, who still cry yourself to sleep, keep your head up. There's other people like you out there that's still struggling, that's still pushing through, and you're needed here. Keep pushing. You got it. Please keep pushing. There's days I don't feel good. There's days I cry myself to sleep. I don't feel good about the shit that I've been through, things that trigger me out of nowhere, and I still keep pushing through. And I ain't no special bitch. There ain't nothing special about me. The difference is I put one foot in front of the other. Some days taking a day at a time. Some days taking an hour at a time. So the person who feels weak on some days, hold your head up. You got it. And fuck those people who hurt you.
A loop. I don't. All right, so the next section is the interview. I am so nervous. All right, let me get to my Instagram. I am beyond nervous. Okay. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine. All right, here we go.
If you didn't have the obstacles that you have in your life, I'm thinking specifically about your weight or maybe some of the trauma-related obstacles, what different twists and turns do you think your life would have taken? Let's imagine you didn't do YouTube, and you didn't have childhood trauma, and you didn't have your weight standing in your way. Where would you see yourself now?
Okay, so if I didn't have childhood trauma and I didn't have these weight issues, where do I see myself now? Honestly, probably like in LA. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what I'd be doing for a job or anything like that. Like, I don't like to hype myself up too hard, but I feel like I would be an attractive person if I was thin.
She always would.
Her saying that just confirms, and let's be clear, I always believed Beck when it comes to this, but her saying that just really confirms what Beck said here.
Tell me, if I was my actual weight, I would be in California and I wouldn't be talking to any of you guys. And I wouldn't be I would never talk to anybody my size.
Were you together at this time?
Yeah. And I was like, so basically you would be a piece of garbage. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, so you'd be shallow. And she's like, yeah.
I mean, I think I'm.
And look at Amber today. Big as fuck. And the only people who are truly attracted to her at this point are feeders like Tommy. Still tossed her ass to the side. Imagine thinking you'd be above people because you're a certain BMI. Oh, Amber wouldn't fuck with the likes of Beck and other people. If she was small, a healthy BMI, she'd be living in California. Callie would eat that bitch up. Callie would eat that bitch up. But look, she didn't accomplish that. She didn't accomplish that. Look at her. Living the life she deserves. Living the life she deserves. And you know what I want? And yeah, this is, I guess, petty, and I don't know Beck's wishes. I don't know Destiny's wishes. I don't know what like their interest is when it comes to travel. But if they're ever open to going to Cali, I hope they do that. A nice weekend trip. Why not? A nice little weekend trip. Go to Cali. Shoot, go to LA. Laugh about it, because I could only imagine the characters that are in LA. Again, I don't know like their interest when it comes to that. So maybe that's not a possibility. But here's the thing. When it comes to the live stream, this is one of the things I wanted to talk to Beck about. Like if we collab, I genuinely just want to kick it. I want to know Beck's dreams. I want to know what Beck plans to do for themselves with this new wave of support. I want to know, like, Beck, with this wave of support coming in, I want to make sure you, pour into your channel, and just keep creating and elevating. That's what I want to know from Beck. I want to hear what Beck is going to do for Beck. I don't know if there's a field that they want to pursue or whatever, but that's what I would like to know. If we collab, I want to kick it and have a real ass conversation. That's what I want to do. Where you going to travel to? What you seeking? Like that type of shit. Fuck Amber. What is it that you didn't get to do in all those years that you could do now? Because let's be very clear, this space is very generous. That's something I've never taken for granted. Whether it be a like, because that's still support. Whether it be somebody clicking on your video, leaving a comment, all that engagement adds up and it's still support. Pour into you. Those few years, turn that shit around, keep healing, and do some shit that you didn't get to do. Pursue something you didn't get to pursue with your head up. Get your lick back by taking care of you. You hear me? That's the conversation I want to have. Because there's a lot of people who've been through similar shit. And the truth is, one of the reasons it's nice to see an underdog, glow up, it encourages us. Why do you think I love hearing people's achievements? People, oh, I just graduated. Oh, I watched you when I was in nursing school. Oh, I did this. Oh, I just got engaged. Oh, I'm pregnant. I love that shit. I love that shit. You doing your big one? Period. I love hearing that shit. It keeps us, people who maybe haven't reached what we want to reach, encouraged. So those are the type of things I want to hear. If we ever collab, I want to have a real ass conversation. Real conversation. It don't got to be this energy, because I'm not bringing you this energy. You don't deserve this energy. And I want to make it clear, my apology stands. With my opinions and my delivery on how I was with Beck, baby, let's turn this around. Let's do that. You know what's so crazy, Beck? I've never played Minecraft. I just know it's a term that people use to protect their channel. I actually don't know shit about the game. I don't know shit about Minecraft. I don't know nothing about that game. I don't know stuff about video games. That's why it's funny when people actually think I'm talking about the game. No, I don't know shit about no damn video game. I watch reality TV. I'm one of those. I don't know nothing. Let me get to these. Not me falling behind too. Hold on. I don't know nothing. So if anybody actually thought I knew the game Minecraft, I don't know nothing. I know what's the game I used to play when I was a kid? Because when I was a kid, I played Sonic. I know Sonic. I know that game. And what's the little Gigapets? I used to have a Gigapet. So I know Gigapets. So you know the little toy thing that you used to have when you were a kid? So I know Gigapets and Sonic. That's it. I don't know nothing else. Charlie's muted mic. Thank you, boo. I saw what you did to me, mean ass mic abuser. I was so heated. I didn't even care. That's the crazy part. I was just so bad. I was just like, fuck this. Because normally I'll get mad at myself if I mute the mic, but I thought, fuck this. Thank you, boo. Meow meow. Thank you so much for this super chat. I love your honesty and delivery and eyeshadow. Thank you. And of course you. Everyone needs a Charlie in their life to give it to them straight. I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate you. I just saw Lindsay. I'm gonna get to that super chat. I just saw Minecraft imposter. I could only imagine the amount of people that actually thought I was talking about the game. Y'all probably thought I really. Smug and Sperry, thank you so much for the super chat. I will personally fundraise for a Charlie vs. Amber Rumble. Hell, I'd sell a kidney to see that's my. Listen, Keemstar want to be in this space so bad. Set that up. Keemstar, so, about his, set that up. You want money so bad, set that up. Really think about that. The amount of eyes that would bring. And I want it to go to charity. And again, ironclad contract, no suing afterwards. No, I'm not paying for nobody's fucking medical bills afterwards. None of that shit. No cop calling, no none of it. And why not? Easy. And if she needs to, bring a friend. I ain't coming alone. Barbara Cohen, thank you so much, boo. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm assuming it's a super sticker because I don't see a message. Fupakana, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. She's gonna be in a nursing home by 40. That's so nice of you to. That's you know what? I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not even gonna take it there. But hey, if she does make it there to 40, anything's possible. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything's possible. I ain't even gonna take it there, even though I should. Jordan of Shadow Lightning. Oh, drag her. Thank you, boo. Can't stand this bitch. I cannot stand her. Just the nerve of her. It's the nerve, the audacity. I don't get it. Fubakana, thank you for the super chat. The generational curses can end with us. It's a choice. That's really my goal. I never want my family, even when it comes down to my nieces, my nephews, happy children. I believe all children should have the chance to live happy, full lives, protected, all that. Yeah, it definitely ends with me because my kids will never know my pain. I will die before my kids ever know my pain. And that's on God. I will die before that happens. That's one of the reasons sometimes I worry and I'm scared because it's just like, I don't know how to react if someone even was to like yell at my kid or curse at them. It's just like, I don't know how I'd react, but I feel like with enough therapy, I'd be able to like process that in like a healthy way because I'm very, very much a don't fuck with my kids type of person. You can't fuck with my nieces and nephews, no kid in my life. So I can only imagine how I'll be with my kids. So that's why I'm just like, ooh, but genuinely, I'm not trying to be funny. Like I actually plan to double up on therapy when that day comes just to make sure that I can handle being a responsible, mature parent when it comes to reacting to certain situations. But let me get back to this.
Pretty now. I mean, sometimes I feel super ugly, but my mom like is gorgeous. She was super gorgeous when she was younger. And I know without all my extra, I would look very, very different. And I think I would really be successful in LA. I don't really know what I would be doing, but I think I would be thriving.
Why would Amberlynn think she'd be thriving in LA? What skills does this bitch have? In LA, of all places, where literally sharks go to die or thrive. Okay.
I have a feeling I would be thriving for sure. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Amberlynn, why did you bring up like what you would look like? It's because sadly, society is shallow. And I feel like people who are more attractive, they get further in life and they're treated better, etc.
Hi Amber, thank you so much for accepting my request. I just wanted to ask you, if you could talk to yourself 10 years ago, what would you say and what advice would you give? And also, if you could see yourself 10 years in the future, where would you like to be? And how do you see yourself? Again, thank you so much.
So 10 years ago, I was...
Well, 10 years ago, I would hope Amberlynn would talk to herself and tell and warn herself against abusive behavior. So if Amber had any advice for herself, I would hope the first thing would be, don't fucking hit people. Go heal. Don't abuse people. Don't create more victims. I would hope that's the first line. That would be the first thing that she says. But because it's YouTube and Amberlynn's still pretending like she ain't fucking abusive, she'll be saying something different. But let's be very clear, bitch. The first piece of advice you need to tell yourself from 10 years ago is stop fucking putting your hands on people. Be more appreciative. Stop acting like the world owes you something. And also learn how to fucking wipe.
34. So I without a doubt would tell myself, lose weight, girl. like you're going to get cancer in a few years, so you need to lose weight. You need to go to the gyno regularly, and you need to know the YouTube game. So let me sit down, write down a bunch of notes for you, and I'm going to teach you the YouTube game to where you can play the YouTube game. You can have fun with it, but you can also stop yourself from sharing certain things that you shouldn't share. And girl, you also have BPD, so go to therapy now. Like, there's just so many things that I would tell myself. So if I could see myself in 10 years from now, I will be 44. I hope that obviously, like, I weigh a lot less.
I hope she's still alone. I hope she's the same size, if not bigger. I hope eventually more people around her see her for who she is. I hope more people come out to expose her. I hope over the next 10 years, Amberlynn's life gets worse. But Amberlynn has a different answer for herself, so let's listen to what Amberlynn has to say.
I hope that, like, my health has improved, my mental health. I can't even imagine myself in the 40s. Holy, that is weird. I hope that I'm married. I know that sounds crazy because I said I don't ever want to be in a relationship again, but
Oh, I also hope another patch of grass finds her. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I hope another patch of grass finds her. Oh, that would make me so happy. I would buy that landscaper lunch. Cut it real nice, make it nice and slippery, maybe throw some oil on there or something like that. I don't know. A little oil. Put some cooking spray on it. You know how she overused the cooking spray on the salmon? Just throw some cooking spray on the grass when you see her coming out to well, she don't really walk her dog, but she'll waddle somewhere. But yeah, I hope another patch of grass finds her. Please, God, please. Anyways, let me get caught up here. MB, thank you for the super chat. I think any changes Amber wants to make are always from an inauthentic and selfish place, which is why they never stick. Exactly. And not only that, she will never put in the work. Never put in the work. Thank you so much, Boo. Charlie's booster blanket. Thank you, Boo, for the super chat. Healing my inner child through the smile of my child. Oh, I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. Genuinely, I love that for you. I pray that's me one day. I really do. Shout out to you. That made me so happy. Good for you, Boo. Barbara, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I didn't type my. Oh, you didn't type it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't type my message before, but I just wanted to say I love you, Charlie. Thank you, Boo. And that Amber is getting getting all she deserves. All she deserves right now. Karma is a bitch queen. That part. Sorry, by the way, if I read your super chats wrong, it's nothing against y'all. Sometimes I just can't read. But thank you again, Boo. Donovan, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Sending love to anyone who experienced some shit that. And thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. 5 months riding out, and I know you've been here way longer, so I appreciate you. Percy's, ooh, thank you. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the super chat. I went through 12 years of DV, and I'm still hyper vigilant of how I move and behave. It stays with you no matter how much time passes. Amber's existence is in a negative way. Yes. Oh, sorry. Amber's existence is negative in every way. That, because you don't forget that shit. You do not forget that shit. Shout out to you, by the way. A survivor. I'm going to go on a quick break, and this is just going to be the Amber one. I'm not even going to do Chantel today because I know we need to, just, chill. So I'm not even going to do Chantel today. I'm going to keep my word on that. I won't do Chantel today. I know this stream has probably been very heavy and a lot. So let me see. Actually, I need to get the break. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, yeah, it's right there. I've been all over the place today, y'all. That's the crazy thing. But I'll be right back. Everybody, go grab your water. Actually, yes, go grab your waters. What we will not be doing is doing what Amber's doing. Go grab your waters. Get hydrated, please. And also, check up on your pets and, get your skincare together. But please, for the love of God, go grab your water if you don't already have it. I'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
See, when it's Chantel up there, I'll go a little longer so we could bond a little longer. But don't worry, Chantel's coming back. And I know that's that bitch's birthday. She looked miserable. May I just say, I was watching Chantel stream for a few minutes and she looked so miserable. Ordering Cheesecake Factory on your birthday and you and your husband are eating alone? Let me be very clear. If I have a partner in any way, because I've been up here streaming when I was with my ex-girlfriend, if I'm streaming on my birthday, it's because we either got plans later or we're doing something on the weekend. We have plans. There's no way in hell, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, but there's no way in hell I'm spending time with only my viewers on my birthday and I got a whole partner. And if I got a partner and the only people I could spend time with are my viewers, you will no longer be my partner. Let's be very clear. The fuck is you looking just sad, miserable, pathetic, and it's your birthday? And this is supposed to be some type of boss who ain't he supposed to have connections? Put something together. Put something together. Even if it's like a nice candlelit dinner at home, cook for me something. I'm up here online looking miserable, talking to what mostly hate audience on my birthday, eating Cheesecake Factory. You are out of your fucking mind. You are out of your mind. You know how quick I'd be single or divorced, whatever it is that they actually got going on? My birthday, the one day of the year that is meant for me, the day that God blessed this earth with me, and you not gonna appreciate me? It don't gotta be extravagant, but do something. I better not be up here talking to strangers online as much as I appreciate y'all. Being miserable. Please. My friends wouldn't even let me do some shit like that. Crazy work. Let me get caught up with these. Anal Smeezus Jesus, thank you, boo. No jokes today, just sending love to you. You're strong. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, boo. And for y'all too. I know it's been a lot. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you so much for the super chat. If she wants to be cremated because of because of all the body fat, she could cause a grease fire. All that I think I've heard that before. Because it could become dangerous for like the facility or the place that does the cremations, right? That's crazy. That is crazy. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate y'all. Sid, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you, boo. Not much to say, just sending love, Charlie, in chat. I appreciate you and thank you again. Tisha Gordon, thank you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And again, guys, anyone who's Supreme or higher, you now have access to the Discord. Get in there. It is a good time. And I'm not just gassing it because obviously I'm biased. It's my Discord. But genuinely, it's a great community that has been flocking to my Discord. I appreciate the community that's growing. I appreciate the different opinions. I appreciate how people support each other. Something that I saw, right? Because there's certain conversations I don't jump in. I love that you guys are having your own conversations, building community. Something that I saw the other day that touched me and I loved it. There's a lot of amazing artists in my Discord, and there's a thread for, post your art. And there's so much talent there. And I see people giving each other like tips and stuff, different programs, all of that. And I just love that. Mind you, all I could do is stick figures. I'm not an artist. Like I wish I had that talent. I just don't. I don't have that talent. But just to see how you guys engage with each other, encourage each other in the Skinny Legends thread, pushing each other to keep going towards your goal. I know overall this is a toxic space, but the fact that y'all could come together even around a toxic space and still encourage each other and still find good, that's what I wanted for the Discord. I'm not saying I'm not messy. I'm not saying I'm not a bitch. I'm not saying I'm this great almighty person. No. But they're still good. And that's all I wanted to find is some of the good. Are we still messy? Fuck yeah. We be dragging the fuck out of these bitches. But when it's time to support people, celebrate things, encourage people, uplift people, I'm grateful to see it. And to the people in my Discord that keep it good and keep it just honestly keep it to what I really was hoping for, but wasn't sure would happen. Thank you. I'm grateful the right people are finding me. And that's the interesting thing. You could set the tone for the people that find you. I know that's something Amberlynn doesn't understand. You could set the tone for the people that flock to you. And I'm grateful for my community, the one I'm building, because y'all got some other shit going on out here. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat. She can buy what she wants now because she has a hate following on YouTube for being abusive and toxic. Congrats, girl. Get the fuck out of here. That. And thinking that's a fucking flex. Be for real. Francesca, thought you knew. Thank you, boo. It's not about not showing jealousy. It's about dealing with the root cause of it. Dumb cow. That. If she did therapy for real, she'd know. Yeah. She's in therapy now. I think she's had the one session. Let's see how long she does that. Please. I just don't think, I think Amberlynn's going to lie through therapy, but hey, I'm not in her sessions. But I genuinely believe, look at what she's doing now. Could you imagine what she's doing with her therapist? Watermelon Cowboy, thank you so much for the super chat. She comes for Beck the most because besides Amber, Beck is the only one that has come face to face with all her faults as a person. Beck is her mirror on the wall. Oh, I want to read that again. Hold on. I love the way you worded that. She comes for Beck the most because besides Amber, Beck is the only one that has come face to face with all her faults as a person. Beck is her mirror on the wall. I love that. Ooh, Watermelon Cowboy, you ate that. Thank you. Donovan, thank you for the super chat. I really needed that. Keep your head up today. And I hope you do. Listen, I've told you many times. Well, actually, it's only been a couple of times, but you've encouraged me, even through a comment. You've always been here to encourage me. And guess what, Donovan? You don't know what I was going through that day. And I read your message. I look for specific comments. Donovan is one, and there is someone by the name of Denise who always leaves me a blue butterfly and hearts. And I know that sounds so like random, but I always look for Denise's blue butterfly and heart in my comment section, and it never fails. Every upload, Denise and Donovan is in the comments. Donovan's wishing some good upon me. like hoping I'm having a good day, checking up on me. And Denise is always there to give me my blue heart, my blue butterfly in my heart. Every single upload, every single one. And for anybody who's like, oh, that's parasocial, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I look for those specific comments. There's some other comments I look for as well. But when it comes to Donovan and Denise, I look for those 2 comments and they never fail me. Never. Big Bone, thank you so much for the super chat. Beck and or Destiny should have their wedding ceremony in Cali to rub it in. Oh, listen, I will attend. Well, let me take that back. If I am invited, I will attend. Could you imagine if well, actually, let me not put that out there. I do not want to pressure them to think that they have to invite anybody to their wedding. Let me reel it in. I'm doing too much, but that would be dope. That would be dope. Thank you, Big Bone. Let me get back into it.
Fuck it. A decade from now, I hope that I'm married. I hope that I'm happy. I was about to say, I hope that I still have wasabi and Twinkie, but oh, okay, my heart just broke. Moving on. All right, now it is time.
When she said that, my heart, shut the fuck up. Her useless ass lost her fucking pet. Mind you, wasn't the first time. Never got the microchip. Oh, my heart. Bitch, that's the sodium. Shut the fuck up.
Time for tea or tail. All right, rumor number 2. Amberlynn lied about when she posted her ER pictures to Snapchat. That is also a tale. That is not true. So in my reaction to Salty Crab, where I was talking about like, so many people didn't believe I had cancer. So many people didn't believe that I was rushed to the ER and that I was gushing blood and blah, blah, blah. I mentioned the times where I posted my blood pictures on Snapchat. And I also mentioned where I literally showed medical confirmation, like my medical paperwork in a YouTube video. And I jumbled all that nonsense together in the reaction. And I saw a couple people where they were just like, oh my God, Amberlynn's lying. Like she didn't even post like those pictures until like May, but then it was like actually June where like she showed the medical stuff. And yes, that is true. So in the Salty Crab reaction, I said during that time, and I also said in the impulsive state of mind that I was in. So I'm talking about 2 different incidences, which is the Snapchat photos, the medical paperwork YouTube, that happened within different months, but it was the same head frame. So what made me post the Snapchat photos was people were like, Amberlynn, that's not true. You were not rushed to the ER gushing blood. And I was like, yes, I was. Here's proof. And then me posting medical paperwork was because people were like, Amberlynn, you were never diagnosed. That's not true. And then I was like, well, here's proof. So both of those instances was just me not being able to regulate my emotions, me not being able to like ignore the shit. So instead it made my like impulse instinct, like it was gone. I had 0 impulse skills. Like I was just like, I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this. I couldn't regulate myself. But thankfully since then, I have gotten better with that.
I want to remind y'all, this video was uploaded on the same day that she did this. Because it was uploaded on the same day, that video was pre-recorded. So Amberlynn is saying she would never impulsively do that again. Like, you know, she's gotten better. And literally on the same day, she does exactly just that. Makes a fool out of herself, gives us an amazing meme, makes a fool out of herself, and then deletes it. Because Amberlynn didn't do the research herself to hear exactly what Beck and Destiny said, didn't see the follow-up community tab post that Beck put up, and just went off. And the amount of tomatoes being thrown at Amber in the chat made me so happy. It made my heart smile. It made me so proud. Sometimes there's certain toxic behavior in this space that just make me proud. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a bit more of disrespect in the chat, but it's okay. Y'all don't got to do what I do. But I was looking for a bit more disrespect. It's okay. But the tomatoes made me happy. Now let's go to Amberlynn making a fucking fool out of herself and then deleting it.
I'm sure people will watch this on repeat, not on repeat, but on what's it called? Because I'm gonna leave it up. So I chose, which was very hard to do, I'm not gonna lie. It was very, very hard. I didn't watch what Beck and Destiny said. It was very hard.
I don't believe that for a second. If you don't think Amberlynn has her fucking notifications on when it comes to both Beck and Destiny, you have not been paying attention. I can guarantee she watched some of it. Did she watch that part? Who knows? But I don't believe for a second Amberlynn didn't tune in. And I ain't gonna hold you. Let me tell you how petty I am. So while I was watching, right? Because I was watching Destiny and Beck in real time. When you are on your phone and you try to tag someone's name, it doesn't come on the device. So I literally fired up my laptop to make sure I was sitting there like at an Amberlynn Reed just to see. Because even if they're not chatting, if they're viewing, it will be highlighted for you. So I literally opened up my laptop, hit the live stream, and I started to type her name just to see if it was highlighted, to see if she was watching. I ain't gonna hold you, it did not highlight, but I was looking to clock her. I was looking to clock her so bad. But I mean, at this point, I would imagine she has a sock account, which is fine. You know, that's normal. But I was looking, bitch. Do you know how petty I was? To really leave what I was doing to go get my laptop to make sure I could see for myself, because mobile has not updated that feature yet. Oh, baby, I was ready to get her ass, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Not CC. Have you met me? One thing I like to do is clock a bitch. Clock a bitch. Like, I don't know if you guys remember a few months back, it was sometime last year, because Chantel's nosy ass was sitting there trying to watch reaction channels, and then someone gifted people, and one of the people that accidentally got gifted was Chantel, and they had to clock her ass. Listen, these bitches be messy. They be watching. They just want to act like they're above it, or they don't engage, and fuck out of here. Let's get back to this.
Very, very. I wanted to click it a million different times, but I'm actually trying to like do what my therapist says. Like, I'm trying very hard.
I don't believe for a second her therapist would approve of this stream, but let's pretend.
But this is just the notes on the doctor chart that said, I had the pleasure of seeing Amber Reed in a follow-up in the office today. Miss Reed is a 29-year-old patient who underwent a total abdominal hysterectomy. These words are huge, so if I stumble, I'm going to apologize. With bilateral blah, blah, blah on July 15th, 2020, with final pathology revealing stage 1B, grade 2 endometrial cancer with 56% myometrial invasion and no blah, 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 blah. So this is from the actual.
I want to be clear. There is nobody who could ever force me to tell this much information online. The simple fact is, the people who didn't believe Amberlynn prior to this still don't fucking believe her. It's been years. The people who believed her before this still believe her. I believe Amberlynn had cancer. But guess what? The people who didn't believe her before still don't fucking believe her. So sitting up here reading this, first of all, I don't even know what half that shit means. I don't care what that screenshot says. At the end of the day, the people who don't believe her still don't fucking believe her. And the reason that there are people who could honestly sit here and question if this woman had cancer is her doing. When you sit on a platform for years upon years and lie about some serious shit, lie about little shit, manipulate, gaslight, do all that shit, there are going to be people who question that. Now, do I believe Amberlynn had cancer? Absolutely, I believe Amberlynn had cancer. Do I understand the whole cancer cell stuff? I don't give a fuck. I believe Amber had cancer. The end. If anybody else want to question it, that's on you. I believe Amberlynn had cancer. Now, something that somebody said to me that really hit, and I was just like, you know what? I didn't look at it that way. Someone left a comment either under one of my videos or in my Discord. And shout out to you for wording it this way. I'm going to paraphrase it. One of the reasons some people may dismiss Amber going through everything she went through with her cancer is because she didn't actually go through it. There are people who have to go through chemo, lose their hair, lose the ability to smell, taste, truly go through it. And what Amberlynn went through does not come close or represent a lot of people's struggles. And for her to be able to catch it as early as she did, be able to go smoothly in a lot of ways compared to others, and still sit here as ungrateful as she is, that may play a part in why some people will never look at her diagnosis as her going through cancer. And by the way, again, I'm paraphrasing how they said it, but when they said that shit, I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense. There are some people who will simply just never respect her talking about the diagnosis as if she's gone through what a lot of people have gone through. For those who've been around for a while, one of my great mods, Cancer Warrior, has gone through the battles of cancer, have gone through it. We've seen the things that she's posted when it comes to, I don't want to say it, but where she goes to get treated. We've seen her be scared and ask for prayers because she doesn't know how her next appointment's going to be. But Amber's process just looked very different. And to sit here today and be so ungrateful and just be flippant about it in a lot of ways, unless it's time to weaponize it. Because the truth is, she wants people to respect her diagnosis, and she doesn't respect it. She doesn't respect her second chance at life. She spits on everything that those doctors did for her through her actions every day. So she can't expect strangers online to respect something that she doesn't fucking respect. And that's the truth. Keep in mind, she still does not fit. She still does not fit to get proper testing done to confirm a lot of things. Instead of turning her weight around, she's gained over 50 pounds over the last few months. Gained over 50 pounds. Crazy. Let me actually try to get caught up. Dee Dee's Hot Dumpster Fire, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you, boo. I would love to watch a collab with you and Beck playing Minecraft. Love you so much. Just know it's going to be a hot mess. I'm down, but just know if Beck is down for that, it would be a hot mess. And honestly, isn't the gaming community very not okay with people not knowing what they're doing? I wouldn't know what I'm doing. And I don't want the gaming community on my head. I do not want that. I'm just here to have a good time. So I don't want the gaming community to come for me. Bitch, what the fuck you doing? Learning. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the point. If we want to talk about housewives, I could school you. But I need schooling right now. So I don't know. Because certain communities, they're very tight knit. And I ain't trying to mess nothing up. So, but I'm down. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Minecraft imposter. Very much so. Very much so. Thank you. Julie Bean, thank you for the super chat. Drag her. It's deserved. She's smug and vile. Don't worry. I'm only beginning. Again, it's going to be a very long year. Very, very long year. And I'm keeping something to myself, but I know eventually I will bring it up. But just know, when Amberlynn's video got taken down, and it was explained why it was taken down and it was a mistake, I always knew about that. I didn't know about the journalist doing that, but I always knew about that avenue. That's all I'm going to say. Let's just say back in the day when there was a lot going on, I got cool with a journalist that a few people from this space know. And that journalist let me into and gave me a lot of information when it comes to YouTube. Schooled me on a lot, and I'm very grateful to her for even trusting me with knowing so much about how journalists work with YouTube. But when I found out that's how it happened, I wasn't shocked at all. I wasn't shocked at all. One of the best things about this platform, even through all the shit I've been through, is how grateful I've been when it comes to different relationships I've cultivated. You'd be surprised as conversations I've had with different people, different, bigger creators too. Just people who surround this space that you'd be surprised. I may pop my shit and drag this bitch, but one thing about me, I know how to communicate, hold good conversations, and build great rapport with people because I'm a real bitch. Like, I know how to build rapport. So when that happened, you'd be surprised if more journalists hit up YouTube, what would possibly happen with Amber's channel, especially with those mukbangs. You'd be surprised. And there's two specific emails that are made for journalists specifically. Let me be clear. Not the average viewer tagging YouTube. I'm talking about for specifically there to communicate with journalists. And I know that for a fact because I was let in and I know the email. Silent Crying Barista, thank you so much for the super chat. If she was being honest, it would if she was being honest, it would be to make my partner sign a NDA. Well, hold on. If she was being honest, it would be make my partner sign an NDA. Oh my God. Could you see that happening? Now that I'm thinking about it, that could happen. Hopefully she stays single. Let's just pray she stays single. Let's just pray she stays single. Please keep her away from people. Please. Because I could see her doing that shit. Grass clippings, thank you. Hiya, working on the weekend, making sure I have a fat retirement account. See you. I know that's right. You better work, baby. Saying Amberlynn will never understand. You better get that retirement up. See you are too. Listen. I want to be very comfortable when that time comes. Very comfortable. And that's also something I've mentioned to y'all. Like, one of the biggest mistakes I believe the girls have done is actually put all their eggs into the YouTube basket. I'm not saying people can't thrive and make this their full-time job, because I actually know creators who have this as a full-time job and they do great. They're doing what they need to do to secure their future and all of that. Those bitches are not those two. So I don't know why they did that. Let's get back to this.
Where I went, the documentation on the actual app. So there is the proof. Am I perfect? No. I think that's a reason why I have stopped demeaning myself in certain areas. People are like, let me see the BPD diagnosis. People are like, let me see proof that you have a kidney that's 6 millimeters big. And I'm like, no, I have boundaries and I respect my boundaries.
Oh, actually, thank you, Shenanigans. That is true. And thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, NDAs don't stop someone from outing you from crimes. That's true. I forgot about that. That's why Diddy's where he's at now. That's why Diddy can't be protected. Put his ass under the jail. Put his ass under the jail. Yes, actually, this is what we should do. Put Diddy under the jail and then sit Amberlynn's fat ass over the jail. She can't get back up. She gonna struggle. So it's a punishment for both Diddy and Amber. Diddy under the jail, sit Amberlynn on top of the jail. Both of them ain't going nowhere.
If you cared about someone's mental health, you wouldn't spam message them after.
This is important because Amber saying this was actually more disgusting than I think a lot of people realize. What this person is saying here is because Amber, during her members only stream, made it seem as though she cared about Zach's mental health, which is complete bullshit. And this viewer here is pretty much saying, if you cared about someone's mental health, you wouldn't spam them and keep messaging them when they've clearly put up those boundaries and ask for you to stop doing that. Listen to Amberlynn's response.
I asked you not to mention that message. He could have blocked me. And I've asked him repeatedly, stop fucking talking about me. And a lot of people are like, it's his job. He chooses that job. So
someone put up a boundary saying, do not contact me. Do not message me. And Amberlynn thinks an appropriate response is, well, he could have blocked me. That is called harassment, just so we're clear. Amberlynn cannot stop Zach from speaking about her publicly available content. But if Amberlynn said to Zachary Michael, hey, do not ever message me, and say if Zach was to do that, that would be problematic. Imagine if the roles were reversed for a second. Imagine Amber is a man, and imagine the creator she's messaging is a woman. This male creator was told to not message this person. Hey, I know I cover you, but I don't want to be in contact with you anymore. Please no longer reach out to me. And if that man turned around and said, well, she could have blocked me. I told her don't speak about me on YouTube. She could have blocked me. I know she said don't message her and reach out to her personally, but she could have blocked me. That's literally harassment. She is literally sitting here understanding that she was told to not reach out to Zach any longer. He does not want to communicate. And her response is, he could have blocked me. Said like a real abuser who doesn't know boundaries and thinks that they control everything. When she said that, I said, what the fuck? Does she realize what she sounds like? Well, I told him not to talk about me on YouTube. Who gives a fuck? She cannot control that. It's publicly available content. And we'll be revisiting this clip again probably tomorrow. But when she said that, I was just like, whoa. I want to repeat again. This is why, in a lot of ways, I appreciate her live streams. You think she'd be comfortable saying this on her platform? Look at the fucking Q&A and questions we're looking at. Do you see the difference? Do you see the polarizing difference between the two? Amberlynn's talking freely in a live stream that's not edited and filtered. And then we're looking at an uploaded video where she's also happy and let me answer these questions. Do you see that? Those are just days apart. I love Amberlynn on live streams. Please continue.
Takes two to tango. In the past, no, because I was bad at regulating, still am, but better. And that's just like another way of like showing that I have improved as a person, because in the past, like crying hysterically while showing my medical records is crazy work. Beck, you are disgusting. You can say whatever you want about my hygiene, about rags. I don't give a fuck. But to want money so bad that you're going to sit there and dismiss myself going through cancer when you literally saw the whole journey and you were there right next to me? Fuck you. And goodbye. And like,
I want to be perfectly transparent that fuck you and goodbye. She thought she ate? No. But I will say this. If you don't think I clipped that immediately to save as a meme, oh, you are out of your mind. I can't wait until I get in an argument on Twitter and I want to end the conversation. Or matter of fact, in my real life, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't wait until I get in an argument with somebody about personal life and it's time to cut off the conversation. I'm sending that meme. Even if they don't know who Amber is, and it's probably gonna be you're gonna get them, fuck you and goodbye. Baby, if y'all don't have that as a meme already, what are you doing? What are you doing? When I saw that, I said, girl, are you dumb? Number one, this was stupid. Number two, thank you for the meme. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amber's so dumb. Let me finish this out and then I'm going to get caught up with you guys.
Posting on Snapchat such gruesome photos is also crazy work, and that is something I would never do now. Rumor number 3, which is the last rumor, Amberlynn uses a filter when live streaming from her laptop. That is also a tale. I am literally a boomer when it comes to anything like that. So the reason why it looks so different on my laptop versus on my phone is because the iPhone, I have the newest one, is literally crisp clear, as you guys can see. But my laptop literally sucks, as you guys can also see, because the internet's always shutting down and I'm always having to restart. You can literally tell that the webcam is super blurry. So it has nothing to do with a filter. I wouldn't even know how to put that on there. Literally, when I go live, I click on YouTube, I click go live, and that is literally the end of it. All right, now we're about to do bad choices. So
Literally just about everything she has done on YouTube. Literally just about. Mind you, there's not enough cards in that bowl to add up to every single mistake she's done on this platform. Every single bad choice she's made. Not enough cards, but go ahead, girl. Play your game.
by the time that this whole series is done, maybe I will have answered every single one of these questions. I'm just going to randomly choose 5 and let's get into it. Have you ever told a friend they were being cheated on? I'm having to think. I don't think I've ever had to do that. No.
The audacity, because she's a side bitch. The audacity. Side bitches don't snitch on the same type of person. Of course not. She's the one who's the side bitch. Somebody would have to tell on her or the person she's cheating with. Duh. Why did she pick? She should have cut this out. With everything coming out, why did you choose this? Amberlynn must, I know something's wrong with her, but it's just something else is wrong with her that I can't put my finger on. Why the fuck would you choose this card? She's been involved with how many married people?
But my memory does suck because last night in my live stream, I couldn't even remember the fucking high school that I graduated from. It was crazy. All right, next one. In the past 30 days, have you sent or received a sext message? So in the last 30 days, no.
Shocking. Shocking. And I wanted to revisit something that Alexis said last year. And it just goes to show you this chick is just dumb and desperate.
Nope.
Does she regularly send out to people on the internet that she's never met? Is she smart enough to at least cut her face out? Yes and no.
I've asked this last stream and I'm going to ask again. And I know the saying is we listen and we don't judge, but I want you to know I will be judging you, but I still am here to listen. At this point, I am confident at least one of y'all have sat here and had phone sex or sex with Amber. Because this bitch has been sending her titties, playing with her belly button with too many people at this point. So I am confident at least one person in here. Come forward. Come forward. You tell me not one of y'all have slid in her DMs, talked her up into her playing with some cupcakes in her nipples or some shit? Yes, I will judge you, but I would just like you to come forward. Okay, so everybody's going to deny it. Everybody's going to deny it. Okay. Listen, if you had to get your phone bill paid and you needed to listen to Amberlynn play with her infected belly button or some shit, it is what it is. Am I going to judge you? Yes. But just come forward. Some people got to do what they got to do. We see what's going on with the economy. Phone bills got to get paid. The internet got to get paid. Eggs ain't cheap. I'm looking. Okay, I see a lot of no's, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. All right. I'm just saying. You know she pay up. You know she pay up. Okay. All right. Okay.
Number 3. So this is like an all play question. So obviously, it's just me. So I'm going to ask it as if it's just me. Could you go a month without masturbating?
On everything, I forgot. This was the next question. I genuinely forgot this was the next question. Woo! I know my dislikes just went up. I know my dislikes. Don't say nothing to me. It's her video. She put this in the video. I'm just here to give commentary and go over it with y'all. She left this in the video. I did not. This is Amberlynn's doing. She's gonna answer the question if she could go a month without masturbating. Take it away.
Answer is probably no. I mean, if someone was like, don't masturbate for a month, like, I bet you, like, okay, I won't. But like, why would I?
I want to know how that works. I'm genuinely curious. How does someone like Amber masturbate? And what is her definition of masturbation? That is interesting. And again, before not y'all throwing tomatoes at me, it's her. It's her video. I'm just here to be the filter to her video. I didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna press play. I'm gonna press play.
Number 4, have you ever apologized after sex? I'm sure I have. I don't know what for, but probably.
Your smell, the hygiene. Because when she answered this, I thought to myself, what the fuck would I be apologizing for after sex? Because I ain't gonna hold you. When she said, when the question was asked, I was like, why would I ever apologize after sex? But with Amber, it made perfect sense because the smell, apologize for that. They probably had no warning. Even though they really should have smelled her from a distance, that's my assumption. But some people, everybody's senses are different. So probably the smell is what she apologized for. God forbid she farted. Or honestly, if she didn't wipe right, you never know what felt wet and came back brown. Like, listen, I'm just telling y'all, I could imagine Amberlynn apologizing for sure. I ain't apologizing for shit, bitch. You got lucky. I ain't apologizing. I'll tell you, you're welcome. The fuck? You ever fucked me? You're welcome.
Something. All right. Number 5. Have you ever had a sexual partner who turned out to be gay? Well, I am gay, so that makes my partner gay. All right, so that is the end of the first episode of this series. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, there are so many more voice memos, so many more things we could talk about, but I don't want to make this video super long. There will be another community tab for you guys on Monday. If I missed your question, just repeat it. And as the time goes on, we'll see. Maybe some of this will be taken out. Maybe no one likes the interview, or maybe no one likes the tea or tail. I'm sure you guys do though. Maybe eventually I'll add something new or take something out. It just all depends. See what we all like and how we enjoy it. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Well, that's the video. Let me get caught up. I can't believe the tomatoes are still going. You do know, not Kelly threatening. Listen, anal sneezes Jesus, you started this. Now everybody want to call Spectrum on me. That's crazy. All these tomatoes, like I uploaded this video. Oh, we went through this together. Is no one thinking about what I had to go through to edit this down and sit here and go through it again? Oh. I know I'm going to get cursed out after this stream. Show me some grace. Oh, I know I'm getting cursed out after this. Melanie, thank you for the super chat. I lived in SoCal for 15 plus years. She'd never make it. Oh, I believe that. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Low-key, I don't think I'd make it in California. I'm meant for the farm life. I mean, I'm technically not living that right now, but that's where I'm meant. Thank you, boo. Scales in the Snow, welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster. I appreciate you. Dee Dee's Hot Dumpster Fire, thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to say I would love to watch. Oh no, I already did this. I'm stupid. But either way, thank you again, boo. Thank you. Wild Orchid, thank you, boo. Sending love to you. Just keep being you, Charlie. I appreciate you. And send my love to wifey. Thank you, boo. Arity, yeah, Arity, welcome to the Go Cluster. Welcome. Miss Paris, thank you so much for the super chat. Are we gonna get a break video of Amber dancing? Okay, so let me ask y'all. Thank you for reminding me of this, Miss Pris. Did I say Miss Paris? I promise y'all can read. Miss Pris. To anyone who's follows me on socials or in my Discord, if y'all have dancing video, that's what I'm struggling with. I need a string of dancing videos, Amber dancing videos. If y'all have any Amber dancing videos, if you don't mind, tag me on Twitter, or if you're in my Discord, just post it in the fan art thread and tag me, because I don't have clips long enough to make a whole break. And I need a few clips. So if you guys have any and is willing to help me out, that would mean a lot. I just need more. I need more clips of her dancing. Even if it's a little shimmy, I'll take it. It's just with Amber, it's a little more difficult. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. But thank you for the reminder. Shira, thank you for the super chat. I asked my Muslim neighbor about foodie. She laughed at first, but then I explained what OF means. And now she doesn't talk to me just to add a smile. When I tell you the times that I used to send my ex-girlfriend like clips of Chantel like doing dumb stuff, and I will never forget. Finally, she was like, "Can you not anymore? Like, just no." Chantel disgusted her, and like makes sense. But you know how like Chantel disgusts me, but I'll laugh at certain things. Like my ex did not find nothing about Chantel even amusing. It was so funny. Malarkey Meter, thank you so much for gifting 10 membership. Thank you. And to new members, please, again, access to Discord, get in there. And for anyone who's confused how to get into Discord, in the description, there's a tutorial. There's a tutorial you could follow. If you can't follow it, just DM me on Twitter and I'll get you in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, it's Kiki. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate you, boo. She might have had cancer, but it did nothing significant to change the course of. Ooh. Everybody listen to this. You worded that way better than I did earlier. Thank you. Hey, it's Kiki. She might have had cancer, but it did nothing significant to change the course of her life. She's still the same scummy Shamu. Oh, she's still the same scammy Shamu she was before that. The part that is important, it did nothing significant to change the course of her life. And I think that's what the comment was saying. You worded it way better. Smug and Smerry, I believe you were already a member, so you must have upgraded. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Meg Brown, thank you for the super chat, and didn't go back to follow-up appointments. That's the crazy thing. That would drive me crazy every day until I could fit in that fucking machine. That would drive me insane to not have certain concrete, definitive answers. Are you crazy? Thank you, Meg. Hey, it's Kiki. Thank you for the super chat. Glad I caught a stream on my. Oh, it's your birthday. Hold on. I need everybody to pause and send, hey, it's Kiki love. I'm sure you guys already did it because you guys are always more caught up than me, but can we send them love some more? Hey, it's Kiki. Glad I caught a stream on my B-Day. Here's to the dirty 31s, period. Happy birthday, boo. I hope you enjoy. And remember, just because today is your technical birthday doesn't mean it doesn't go on for the rest of the week or the rest of the month. You enjoy. This whole month is yours. Okay? At least that's what I tell myself. So, shit. Why not? Happy birthday. And thank you for spending time with me on your big day. Thank you. Charlie the big Charlie the big bone collector. Oh, I kind of like that. But what if I did like big bag collector? Because big bone, I know that's what Sheree used to. The big bag collector. You know, let's go with big bone collector. We're gonna go with that. Thank you, boo. Jan's views. Thank you for the super chat. Love your truth. Love your strength. I appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you for being around all these years, child. You know everything I've seen. Nada, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Charlie, just found your channel. I love your commentary so much. I love how you call Amber out on her BS. Thank you. Okay, just so you know, I've been meaning to address this, and I was just like, I don't think nobody notices, but mentally, like in my head, because I overthink everything, I feel like somebody's going to clock it. The reason I don't say ALR when you guys type out ALR and I just say Amber, it's because I know I'm gonna say it backwards because Keemstar and them were chanting Amber's name when they thought Amber was going. And thank you again for the super chat. And there were people like laughing at how they said it because I think they said ARL. And the truth is that's how I would say it as well because I have my difficulties or whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. But so that's why I will not say ALR. I will type out ALR, but you will not hear. Well, I'm saying it now because I'm saying it slowly, but I will not say it. I will only type it. So when you guys always put ALR, the only reason I won't say it is because I know if I say it fast, I'm going to say it completely fucked up and I don't want nobody to make fun of me. So that's why I always say Amber, even though you guys type out ALR. I'm like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I could barely read these super chats as it is. So Charlie's left. Not Charlie's left EBT titty. Thank you. You know, so crazy. My left titty is my favorite one. And I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that. My left titty is the better one. I don't know why. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I'm right-handed. Because you know when you like right-handed, so your left hand looks better than your right because you do a lot with your right. But I don't do anything specific with my titties. But my left titty is the like nicer looking one, in my opinion. I don't know if it's because of the way I sleep, but you clocked the right one. My left titty is the better looking one. Soon though, God willing, it will be them both. But it is my left titty. It really is. Thank you. Thank you. She just be, I don't know. She just is better to me than my right one. I don't get it though. But oh, I should probably read your super chat. Sorry. That part about Donovan and Denise just goes to show kindness, no matter how seemingly small, makes a huge difference. Kindness equals superpower. Yeah. I always remember them. Thank you, boo. Thank you. But yeah, and I hope Denise sees this because I don't know how much of my videos Denise watches. I just know it's clear she goes out of her way to leave a comment on every video. But I hope you see this, Denise. It means the world to me. Thank you again, boo. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. They could have blocked me. It's the same as a burglar saying to a judge, they could have locked their door. Girl, bye. That. Let me read that again. They could have blocked me is the same as a burglar saying to a judge, they could have locked their door. Thank you, Just Jamie. That part. Prez, thank you so much for the super chat. She needs to go get help because she's gonna hurt someone. She's already hurt people though. That's the problem. That's the problem. We're not even at the part where it's like she could hurt someone. She has hurt people. She has hurt many people. And she still thinks she has some type of space to sit on this platform, get grace, and play victim. Like, that's what gets me. It's so fucking weird. And thank you for the super chat, boo. Emmy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charlie's Booster Blanket, can we get one stream where you aren't disrupting our peace, Miss Ma'am? See, y'all call it disrupting your peace, but like, I like to paint pictures. I like to bond. Could you imagine? Actually, now that I think about it, thank you for the super chat. If y'all left me with these images to deal with them on my own, I might become a full lolcow. It might drive me crazy to the point that I start acting up online. Look at it that way. Us being a group together, unpacking these images together, bonding together, keeps me sane. I don't want to keep all that shit in my head. Who am I going to share that with? I can't talk about that shit at work. Shoot, there are people in my personal life who don't want to hear about this shit. I have to talk to somebody about it. If not, it's going to drive me crazy. Why would you want me thinking about Amberlynn playing with her infected belly button by myself? Why would you want me to think about that alone? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. You see how I snuck that in there? I know I'm getting cursed out. Oh my God, I need to stop. Press, thank you for the super chat. Charlie catching the spare tomatoes from Amber's deleted live. Them tomatoes was flying. What I do? God, telling you. Y'all gonna miss it one day. Thank you, Prez. Y'all gonna miss it one day. Y'all gonna miss it. And see the difference, Amberlynn? That's the thing that it sucks well, she deserves it, to be clear, but it sucks Amberlynn built her platform the way it did, because I enjoy y'all dragging me. Like when people like throwing, because y'all know I don't like pineapple pizza. You throw pineapple pizza in the chat. Y'all talk about my height. Y'all drag me. Like that shit is fun. It's good. Like that shit is cool to me. We could drag each other. We could make fun of each other. Like I don't know. Like I love that shit. Why wouldn't you want a space like that? Like somewhere that people feel comfortable to take a couple of jabs at you without you barking at them. Like, remember, I think it was last stream or a couple of streams ago, I had mentioned the person who was just like, "Oh, girl, that rant was giving coconut oil." I love that shit. Call me out. And they didn't even say it with hate. That shit is cool to me. It don't always have to be some weird shit. And that's why I love, for a long time, that's why I love this space, and a lot started changing. But that's what I enjoy again, where we could take little digs at each other, like even not agree with certain shit, and it don't go to all out war. Like kick it with your people, set the tone. There's plenty of people who don't agree with me, but you know what they do? They just come at me with respect, like I ain't with that one, but I respect it. And it's just like, all right, cool. I don't know, I love my shit, so sucks to suck. Charlie swinging left foot, thank you so much for the super chat. Charlie over here as this comes up. Charlie over here kicking their feet, enjoying y'all pain. The timing on that was low-key too perfect. I ain't even gonna hold you. The timing on that was too perfect. As I'm talking about, y'all dragging me, and here you come. Dragging me. You know, y'all gonna respect me. Actually, let me sit tall. Elongating the neck. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you for the super chat. Charlie, you just lost it. Charlie, you just lost an inch. I'll see you in Discord. I'm taller than Amber. No, I am really taller than Amber because I'm 5'4", and I think Amber's like 5'3" or 5'2". I'm taller than Amber. I know that's not saying much, but that's all I got right now. Anal Species Jesus, thank you for the super chat. Pineapples, Charlie, no brushes for you, bruh. You will never take my brushes. When's the last time someone painted a picture for you? You may think you don't want those pictures, but it's the thought that counts. The effort, you know? It's all right. Y'all gonna get used to it. We gonna get to a place where y'all get used to it. Mercury, thank you for the super chat. Would you rather find the toilet paper that... oh, hell no. What the fuck am I about to read? Would you rather find the toilet paper that foodies hookup dealt with, or find a rag in ALR's... I said it! Okay, sorry. In ALR's dainty brush. Y'all heard me say LR. Oh, fuck. Y'all heard me say ALR. I said it. I said it. So toilet paper or find a rag of Amber's. I ain't gonna hold you. It might be the rag only because there might be more room to grab a corner versus the toilet paper that's thin. It could be completely covered. That's what I'm going with. And the only reason I'm not putting up a poll is because I know I'm about to end the stream because I just want to get through, make sure I get through all of this. But that's the only reason I would say the rag, because there might be a corner that I could safely grab versus the toilet paper might be thin. That bitch cheap. So you know she ain't getting a good toilet paper. And it might be completely covered. You see where I'm going? Like, ugh. See, I answer these questions too. Thank you, Mercury. Fit and Curvy, thank you so much for the super chat. I swear to God, I'm desensitized between Foodie admitting she smells like Barracuda and ricotta and Amber talking about poking her dirty rag kitty. I feel nothing. I just enable Charlie. If one thing Fit and Curvy gonna do, she gonna match my energy, boo. I appreciate you. Not her dirty ragged kitty. Oof, my God. When I tell y'all, oh my God, y'all would never see me again. Never. And thank you again, boo. Melanie, thank you for the super chat. Carnivore 13 months started 205 pounds down to 155. Yes, Melanie. Okay, so Melanie, for those who may be new, when I took my break a few months back, I had lost a little over 50 pounds doing carnivore. I ain't gonna hold you. I need to get back on carnivore because baby, the holidays were not kind to me. Well, I wasn't kind to myself, but you get my point. Thank you, Melanie. I've been thinking about, well, not thinking, that's literally what I plan to do. I'm just not going to say when, but I plan to, well, actually, I think I already said it. I'm going back on carnivore sometime next month. So, Melanie, if by any chance you are supreme, because I see you're a member, no pressure. If you're just on Twitter, just hit me up. But please tag me because I would like to talk carnivore. When I tell y'all, I kept that to myself for so long, I didn't tell nobody. And I was dying to scream it like, I did carnivore. That's what I did. But I actually enjoyed it. I just found different recipes and made it work for me. But I'm ready to go back because I also need to keep dropping this weight and I want to get my titties done. So thank you, boo. Christina, welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Charlie's booster blanket. Sit tall, stand. You didn't have to do that. I thought you was about to give me like a new mantra. Sit tall, stand short. Asshole. You ain't have to do that. I really thought you was about to hit me with something. So I was like, sit tall. And I read the second part. Watch, y'all gonna be real mad when I pop up on this bitch one day, 6'5". Y'all gonna be real mad. I'm telling you, there's a company similar to Ozempic that's working on height pills, some type of height drug. I'm telling you. And when that bitch hits the market, oh, y'all gonna be mad at me. I have no proof of that, by the way. So Ozempic company don't sue me, but I just feel like somebody's working on it at this point. They have to be like, hello. Munzie, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. Did I make the tail end of the stream? Thank you for all your hard work, Shawty. Thank you, boo. It's okay. It's okay. You know me, I talk for a long time. Look, another 3-hour stream. You know what's so crazy? I think I said this already, but I really thought I was going to do a 2-hour stream. I'm like, I'm about to give them just a 2-hour stream, something decent, digestible. Because the truth is, sometimes I'm like, damn, I talk a lot. Like, nobody's going to be able to sit through these like that. So I'm like, I need to find my sweet spot, like 1.5 to 2 hours. I want to find that sweet spot, but I haven't found it yet. That's why I'm so grateful when y'all kick it with me. Because 3 hours, bitch. 3 fucking hours? And what y'all doing for 3 hours? Jesus. Spending it with me. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I understand why they mad. I understand. Imagine us sitting here going through the motions, and still could leave here and be right back here tomorrow. Because I think Amber's next video, if I'm not mistaken, is her set. We're going to see if she keeps up with the schedule, but I believe she's supposed to be dropping a what I ate today style video on Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not live tomorrow, I'll be live Sunday. And just remember, for anyone new to my Discord, for now it's mainly Sundays, but throughout the week there's different shows we're catching up on, different reality shows that have nothing to do with Amber. But Sundays we definitely got we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta, 2 Ways with Erica, and we try to catch up on Jocelyn. But we have other shows that I have to catch up on. I have to catch up on Summer House. We need other housewife franchises. I just love that I'm finding my people. That's all that matters. I just love that. Oh, I appreciate you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Girly ghoul. That's what I'm talking about. 2 loads of laundry. I don't know what that says about me and how much I've been talking, but at least you're productive. Period. Okay. The teaching life, crocheting a cow. I know that's right. I love that. I love that. I appreciate y'all for real. I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, I genuinely appreciate y'all spending time with me. Let's be real. I talk a lot. I'm not changing the world, so I appreciate y'all. Oh, Miss I'm gonna say Mystique. Sorry. Damn, Mystique. I really want to learn how to say your name. Mystique, if you go into the description, as long as you're Supreme or higher as far as the membership, go into the description. There is a video posted. You could follow that tutorial. But if you have any trouble outside of that tutorial and you still can't figure it out, no problem. Just DM me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter and I'll send you the link. Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys, for the time that you have spent with me. Thank you for going through the motions with me. Thank you for showing me grace through all of this. And I'm at everything I said to those out there who are still healing, still have a lot to work through. Please, please keep going. Your strength is there. You're stronger than you could ever imagine, even on the days when you don't feel like you got it in you. So keep going. You got this. You are needed. And I hope to see you right back here during my next stream, okay? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves and keep being better than this bitch. Okay? Later, y'all.
It's really strange to me. The bar constantly moves. Call me out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, I will admit to it. I kind of went on like a little rant towards the end of there. I think I just had like a lot on my mind and I wanted to just get it off my chest. I need to go have a moment. I need to go have a breakdown real quick and just like let it happen. Anyways, I'm gonna stay in my little positive bubble for tonight. Oh, am I annoying right now? Okay. Why? Why? I'm not some like immobile freak. So that is a situation. Like I need to go to sleep.
I